Cyberpunk Uncensored.
Nope, nobody can see us.
Maybe not.
Oh.
Maybe not.
Oh. Hey! Wait. Are we live yet? I think some of the screens were frozen. Let me try to get everybody on. It's funny. I'm like, hey, we're live. I think wait, no, we're frozen. Wait, I don't think anyone can hear us. Hold on. Oh God. Okay, now we're here. I think we're good. Can everybody move a little? Let me make sure nobody... Uh-oh, is Simon still frozen? There he is. I apologize. I really thought we were going to be glitch-free. I was fucking sadly mistaken. But we're here. No, it says Ellie is still frozen. Oh, shit.
Oh, no. Hello?
Hello? Am I okay? There you are. All right.
Okay, cool.
All right. It's funny. I was doing my Fallout 2D20 game the other day with Brandon on our channel, and I run the Fallout on the Mad Queen YouTube, and over there she constantly, forgets to unmute, and we have like little tech issues, and we all joke about it because it's always chaotic, And ever since that, now me and Brandon are kind of fumbling.
You're cursed?
Yeah. I think we pulled some of that shit over here, so now it's kind of become the thing where like we have to at least be muted once per stream. We got to at least have somebody frozen once per stream. It's all right. We're here. Thanks everybody in chat sticking with us for the first few minutes of this chaos. We're back. We're ready. This is Team Veritas. We had our last official gameplay session like 2 months ago. We had to miss last month. We just did kind of like a recap session and an AMA with a few of us, but we're back at it. I will do a little recap before we get into gameplay. But I do encourage everybody watching the live stream when this is done, check out all the previous sessions. All the VODs, all those videos are on the Cyberpunk Uncensored YouTube, and you can get all the great details and things that have happened so far. Before we get into the recap and gameplay, let's go around the table. Everybody introduce yourself, tell people where they can find you online, and then introduce your character. Simon, you want to start it off?
Sure. Hi, everyone. I'm Simon at Wandering DM. And in this game, I play Ace, our sort of retired lawman with might have a tiny bit of anger issues.
A little bit.
Just a tiny bit.
A little bit. Val.
I'm Mulligan. I play Phoenix. She's a fixer. She's all about the bling. She's a little kooky. You can find me, I don't know, at Twitter at cyber_Val or something like that. I don't know. I'll figure it out by the end of the session.
It's either Valerie_cyber_Valerie. I think it is.
I remember sometimes and sometimes I don't.
Yeah, I'm thinking we do this every stream too. So
that's my tradition.
Yep, Val's a mystery online. Just search for her, you'll find her. Will.
Hey, I'm Will. You can find me on Twitter at Billy Huddles. And then on the Cyberpunk Discord, that's me as Rook. I'm playing as the up and coming media looper. Just trying to make a name for himself, becoming feared and respected, taking down corporate corruption.
Oh yeah, nicely put. Naomi.
Okay.
I no,
Oh,
I'm not.
we hear you.
Hi, everybody. My name's Naomi, and I play Cynthia, the exec. I am the stable and serious, sometimes not so serious exec who's overseeing this whole operation of Veritas. Veritas.
Veritas. Tracy.
Hi, everybody. I am Tracy, also known as Miss Match Tech on the internet. I stream sometimes. Lately, I've just been mostly streaming D&D, but I like to play a lot of other tabletop games like Cyberpunk, which is one of my top 3 for sure, and other games like Vampire the Masquerade, Pathfinder, all of the games basically. So I am playing Ellie, our nomad, and she is very spunky and spontaneous. Also, a driver that has gotten in. She is in some deep water as of late because her car was seen at a certain crime that may have happened. And so I'm just, she's very concerned about her future in Night City, but we'll see. We'll see where it takes us.
Yep. And I'm Rob Mulligan. I'm the GM here, the founder of Cyberpunk Uncensored. We do all kinds of gameplay, tutorials, different series interviews, just so much content. And it's not just me, other GMs as well, and content creators are part of our brand. So be sure to subscribe and follow to Cyberpunk Uncensored, both here on Twitch and also over on YouTube. Join our Discord, join our Facebook group, and also follow on Twitter. We just launched the Twitter account. It's CP Uncensored. I'd appreciate the support there as well, since it's a new account. We could really use the help in getting the word out. That being said, I do want to give a shout out to the Patreon supporters that basically keep putting fuel on my fire and make me just insanely intense with the content and streaming and videos and promos. Just, keep me going, keep pouring the fuel. Just we'll see what the fuck happens. I love it. But shout out, we got a couple of them here: William Huddleston and Naomi Madlass. Thanks so much. Let It Coffee, Michael Edmonds, who's also Kira, part of some of the streaming teams, Chris Anderson, Dolan Pondsmith, Steve Barr of Sirenscape. Shout out to Sirenscape, who's an official sponsor of Cyberpunk Uncensored as well. Matt James, who's GM Reservoir Panda. You can see a lot of his previous campaign streams VOD'd on our YouTube. Revolver Gray, Samurai Mac, Jorge, Zach, who's Capricious Nature, who also streams every Saturday. He has a Nomad themed campaign that he does with the whole Nomad team. Every Saturday. His new time now is 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, so check that out, make note of that. Roten, who's also Renegade 420, big supporter of the Cyberpunk community. He's also part of my Team Ghost monthly campaign. Raven, Andy Stretton, Charles Fodel, Kevin Moreno, Rufio, Rayan, and Jamie Minch. And look, I got your last name right. I know I kind of cheated. I had to ask, but I got it right. I fixed it since the last stream. So let's get into it. Let me put my face on. There we go. Now I'm the Cyberpunk GM. And just a little recap. The team has basically been trying to break this case. I think they first got word from Looper's brother, who's still part of the NCPD, plus some rumors, were floating around, just some light rumors, nothing too deep. But they found out, the chief of the Night City Police Department, the head chief, he's corrupting Vice and using Vice to jack drugs, materials, anything that they confiscate and do during busts, and basically trading off, giving it off to what the team has found out are some Russians. Not sure what's going on with that, but that's what they've uncovered so far. There's, been some little reveals and things that have happened along the way, some exciting murders in an alleyway, some brain dance stuff. Like I said, there's way too much for me to go over in the recap. I encourage everybody to go check out the previous sessions. We left off with the team going to the sort of trade-off location where, after they just witnessed a Vice bust, they followed Vice taking the materials to this place in the combat zone that was eerily kind of quiet and cleared off in this part of town, or this little section. And Looper snuck in like a fucking ninja, got into the broken down buildings and is taking video of Vice basically handing over all these medical supplies that they just jacked off these nomads, this nomad caravan coming into the city, over to these Russians. He heard some Russian language, them talking. He also had great perception and noticed that a couple of the Russian guys, he saw some light tattoos on their hand and neck of an eagle with like a sickle. But I think that's about where we left off. Let me get Sirenscape going, get some city sounds. I'll remove the music a little bit there. And let me get over to Roll20, bring up the proper map to the stream of the intersection where everybody was, a little trade-off location. All right. And yeah, Looper, snuck in there. And I should add too, Looper along the whole way, whether it's been, going and checking out the Vice Jack in the Nomad Caravan, or now in here seeing the sort of trade-off. He's been filming it. He's got his camera mounted, and he's been collecting evidence, which, as you know, as a media, is exactly what you need to do to increase the believability of whatever story you're trying to break and put out there. So this is good. You've been collecting evidence, and you've been pretty lucky with it. You've been stealthy, but that's where we'll start off with the session. Basically, you're in the broken down building. You can see a bunch of Russians in there, basically grabbing the cases after they went through them, Vice trading it off, and they're loading it out into the truck and the other vehicle that they have out, and you're filming all this. Anything you want to interject or do while they're loading up and doing their thing, or you're just continuing to film? And what's the rest of the team doing?
I think we were all waiting, right, in my car?
Yeah, I think we were all.
So I would definitely keep a close eye out of the surrounding area, and if I feel uncomfortable, like just staying in one spot, I may do some driving around, just like circling around, just for safety, because I know this area is pretty vacant. So
yeah, it's a little odd. Give me a perception. While you're doing that, what's Cynthia and Ace doing, and Phoenix?
I'm kind of watching where Looper went, seeing if anyone's down the street or walk towards the street. Just keep an eye out as best I can, at least.
Yeah, same here. I'm just eyeballing the area, sightseeing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm mostly keeping an ear out, because can't see Looper where he is. So Ace is just trying to pick up on background noise of the city. Especially if, who knows, the sound of gunfire suddenly appears.
Yeah. Everybody give me
with my sensitive ears, I probably hear it real quick.
Yeah, I think everybody's got cyber hearing, or at least a few of you, if I'm remembering correct. Yeah, so everybody give me perception.
13 for me.
20.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, Phoenix. Even with the cyber audio suite, you got 3.
Oh no!
A 3.
The critical failure. Rip.
I told you I wasn't paying any attention. I was just looking around sightseeing.
You did say that.
I think the weird radio signal had to
But yeah, everybody else did very well. Let me just double check. Yeah, especially Looper. Yeah, you're seeing the team do what they're doing. You're filming them, loading their equipment and trading it off, as you saw prior. You basically, you've made note of the tattoos, and you're capturing everything on film perfectly. And we'll say that Cynthia and Ace, maybe not so much Ellie, but Cynthia and Ace, you're noticing that, yeah, the streets are clear in this area. It sounds like regular combat zone style shit, sirens, the random gunfire, hustle and bustle shit, but in a slight distance. It's, like I said, eerily kind of quiet in this little area, and it's so quiet that, because of your cyber audio suite, you can hear them kind of loading up the equipment into the back of the truck. And the other thing, even though it's like buildings up ahead, and you can even hear some Russian chatter going on. And yeah, they're just loading up the vehicles. But other than that, the area is clear. You can see a couple of those kind of thug-looking Russian guys standing out front, just like looking around. And they haven't noticed you guys or anybody in the area. But yeah, Looper.
All right, so how close are they to me?
They're pretty close. If you look at the map, you're kind of in this broken front room area where you snuck through connecting buildings and shit. But right past this broken wall is where they were meeting. They just kind of came in the front door and went to the right, and it's all kind of open. And that's where they checked it out, and they're already loading up the crates, and they're almost done. It looks like they're getting ready to all kind of walk out front. They shook hands and stuff.
I'm gonna slip out the way I kind of came in, and then just start walking up the street and text the they should come pick me up.
Okay. Yeah, and we can play on that same stealth, because if I'm remembering, it was a good stealth roll, and it's still part of that same scene technically, even though for us it's been a couple months, but it's been minutes in game time. But yeah, you do that. You get the video. They're kind of carrying the crates out, going out front. The rest of the team outside, you see them all kind of coming out, throwing the last of the crate in the truck. They just go like that. Vice is getting in their vehicles and kind of riding off, kind of passing you guys. They kind of turned and are coming back your way to head that way. The truck with the Russians in the vehicle where they loaded up shit, they're kind of getting ready to pull out and head back the way that they came from, which is further down the road. But you see that happening. Looper, you kind of sneak out through the side building wreckage and stuff, and now you're back over to the team in the vehicle, and where things kind of look more normal in the combat zone, people walking around and carrying on and shit.
So how did it go?
Yeah. Did you get any?
Yeah, perfect footage.
Nice.
So I'm gonna need to watch this, see if I can't pick up on some things. I happen to be a pretty decent lip reader, so maybe some of this footage I can, after I review it, if I can, maybe they were saying something, whisper, I don't know, but check it out. I'll show you guys the footage when we get back to the place, I suppose.
Sounds good. And I'll do we want to go back? I assume we just want to go back to our place, right? We don't want to go anywhere.
We are still very, very hot potatoes in a pan right now.
Yep.
Yeah, Looper's definitely trying to like play it cool that he's just like, yeah, I got this, but he's like definitely like, oh, I almost.
Yeah. Internally, yeah, he's.
Yeah, you guys didn't split the team. You had one split up in a room with a bunch of Russians and corrupt Vice. That was risky.
Very dangerous. Yeah.
He's like immediately like lighting up like a smoke, just like shit.
I'll head back to our fire station then.
Okay. Yeah, you head back. It's fairly late. You guys went out this night, and through the course of the caravan bust and getting here and all the trade-off. It's really late. We'll say it's after midnight, like 1 or 2 a.m. or something like that. But yeah, you get back to the place. Place is locked up. Nobody's inside because you remembered to lock the door and everything. Everything looks good. I imagine you pull the vehicle in, and you're home. You guys can check out footage and things if you want.
Right. I know it's late, but we should probably check this out now.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I'll bring us over to the home base.
Home base.
The firehouse here. Team Veritas Ghostbusters. But yeah, you can review the footage. You got, I believe you got footage of them, kind of fucking with the Nomad caravan. Them grabbing packages. Nomad's kind of looking confused and things like that. You can clearly see them pulling packages off into their vehicles. And then you got footage from that wreckage trade-off building. And it's good. You can not only see the couple Vice guys, and you see their faces, and them trading off equipment and the crates and stuff. But you also see some of the Russian guys too, and you can clearly see the tattoos and everything. So it was good footage.
Am I able to get like a lip reading to see if there was any like conversation that I might have didn't hear?
Sure, but was it? Do you understand Russian?
Oh no, so I suppose they're all speaking Russian, weren't they?
Yeah, those guys were.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Can we like zoom in and see if we can see closer?
Oh, I can look at it.
You know Russian.
Me.
Ooh, that's handy.
Oh, yeah, I'm off mute.
We hear you.
Okay. Yeah, I have read lips and I read Russian.
Oh, nice. Okay, yeah, then go for it. Give me a lip reading, and then if that's good, we can do. We'll translate. But Cynthia was mentioning about zooming in. What were you going to say?
Oh, I was going to see if we can zoom in the video and see if we can get a closer look at the boxes they were interacting with and what they were packing up.
Sure. While I go over stuff with Phoenix Looper, why don't you check? I'm open to suggestions. Probably something tech or whatever. But give me some type of media tech thing for your video skills there on zooming in. Enhanced video, zoom in, that sort of shit that you see on CSI that is unrealistic. But we can do that in Cyberpunk because we're the dark future. We can do this.
Let's see here.
But yeah, Phoenix, that was a great lip reading roll. Yeah, you're reading lips. You're picking up on things, and the fact is Russian. That's one of your languages that you picked up, or a culture thing.
Yeah, I have a 4 in it.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, give me that roll. Give me your language. Okay, not the best, but only one below what I was looking for to understand everything. So you got enough at least to. You're picking up on one thing, a couple things here. These Russian guys, they're kind of rude towards Vice. They're kind of calling the shots. It doesn't seem like Vice is walking in and like, this is what you got or whatever. They're more coming in and here, check it out. Then they kind of stand back, and then the Russians like, all right, this is good. All right, medical supplies. All right, yeah, tell the boss. All right, good. All right, you guys did all right this time. All right, good. You're getting messages like that. They definitely seem more in charge. And they're, they took all the things. They said, the boss should be happy. Let us know about the next one, and we'll be ready. And then they load everything out and take off.
Ooh, I relay all that to the guys. The information, what I got out of all that. The Russians are in charge. And it seems like we need to go back and try to see, just already be there and try to find out what time they're going to drop off, since we already know where the drop off is, and get more information, because it seems like the Russians are doing it. Vice is just a little puppet. Doop, doop, doop.
But what would make Vice so afraid of them? Like, what did they have then?
That's what we got to find out.
They might have dirt on the police chief.
This is true.
Yeah. It would explain quite a bit.
Yeah.
Well, let me see if I can't zoom in here.
Yeah, it's not very clear. You're able to get in, but nothing new is revealed. It's what you saw before. You're seeing, the crates with those nomads that they were transporting, some generic medical supplies, sealed up. No detail. Can't tell where it was supposed to go or any branding, things like that. No details really.
Rifle shots. Well, we tailed Vice this time. Why don't we try tailing the Russians from their little trade-off area? Since we know where to drop off at and get everything from, we can stake it out, wait for them to show up, follow them back to where they go.
Let me see if I can't do some research on these guys here and see, where they might frequent, bars, hideouts, and stuff like that. I can snoop around and see if I can't find what I can dig up.
All that medicine and everything, it's got to be resold somewhere. Could
Exactly.
probably backtrack wherever we, if in a day or two we see that there are huge buyouts of medicine on the black market or on the night market. I mean,
I don't know where it's going.
Yeah.
Yep.
What about, I would know anybody in my little clique of friends.
Yeah, I think as far as potential hookups to find any types of leads, rumors, things like that. Looper, you obviously have your brother who has access to NCPD stuff when he can get in and find info. Aside from that, Phoenix and Looper, you both also have a guy on the street that you tend to get rumors from as well. Not as, we'll say, as professional as your brother. He goes by Pickles, and it's because he's typically known to be pickled in alcohol. He's usually drunk. He's like he's an older guy, but he looks really young because he's pickled in alcohol. It had the opposite effect on him. It's really odd. He's preserved.
That's terrible.
Yeah, there's a couple options at least to like chase rumors or kind of dig around from. Other than that, you can always do like a general library search sort of thing. If you use your agent, you get a +2. But those are your options, at least, as far as researching.
Having speaking of options, having worked in well, not necessarily Vice, but having been with the NCPD for a time. Do you think I could use my criminology skill to try to sort of not deduce what they're going to do with it necessarily, but what on average, what could happen? Like, what could be the logical next step to this handoff we saw yesterday?
Yeah, sure. Give me that. Give me criminology.
Business. See what kind of benefits would like anyone reap from it. Can I do a business roll for it?
Yeah.
Yeah, about 12.
Nice. Yeah, nothing is really ringing a bell. You've been kind of a good cop. You don't do corrupt shit like this. And you haven't had so many experienced busts in this sort of realm, we'll say. So maybe that's the lack of knowing kind of exactly what the next step might be for something like this. You just generally know, like, fuck, that maybe they're trying to sell it or something, probably, on the black market. But Cynthia, on the other hand, with your business knowledge and background, that, like, they can't sell it on normal markets. It would have to be black market, and even black market might cause some problems if it's a gang, a crime family, things like that, because then competition could narc them out. It's connected to NCPD and Vice, so it's kind of a big deal. So without having to really do a deduction roll, still playing off on the business side, we'll say, you can tell that this is probably going to have to be exported somewhere. They're probably not going to fuck with it in Night City or something like that. It wouldn't be smart to do that anyways, unless it's a stupid booster gang or something,
Cool. They'd have to be, they'd have to be selling out because it wouldn't make any benefit to it being in city. Let's see. So where do we go?
I think they're moving it away from Night City.
Yeah, it's the real only way you can make a real profit off of it.
Yeah, can I do a library search on these?
Yeah, do it.
Would anyone object to me use one of those +2s from the?
Go for it.
Go for
Chat?
it.
Yeah.
Right. That's with my agent +2. That'd be the 19, and then.
Oh, nice. 21. If,
+2.
Yeah, you're able to find, doing some lookup. I imagine based on the eagle and sickle light tattoo that you saw on the necks and hands. We'll say that kind of we're able to reverse kind of search through that and tie it to a new Russian crime family that apparently is new to Night City. Not much more info is known about it, but you do come up with at least some articles about a Russian crime family known as the Orlov family and a new crime family to Night City, and that's I guess their their equivalent of gang colors. You know what I mean? The crime family logo or family sort of crest. But that's all you're pulling up. It seems like your media experience kind of tells you it's obviously a new crime family to Night City. They couldn't have been around more than a year or two, and won't even make you do a deduction roll. You can obviously put together that a year or two kind of matches up with the time that all this sort of vice busts and things kind of started happening, a couple years ago.
We didn't get any information of their location, so I probably have to call my contact to see if he knows any little chatter on where their headquarters or where they're gathering, what territories they're stamping on.
I'm wondering if you're thinking the same person I am.
Or even a place that they're regular.
Yeah, we need to find something.
Who's your guy?
My guy? Who's my guy? I forgot his name.
Pickles.
Pickles.
No.
Pickles.
Pickles is your guy. My guy?
Same.
No, Pickles.
You know him too.
Oh, Phoenix knows Pickles? As my contact?
Like everyone knows
You know
Pickles
him.
except
You have that other contact too. I'd have to look up the name. I think he was the
Yeah, we're gonna.
the mechanic.
Veronica?
No, there's a mechanic guy. Then you have Veronica. You have Vero, too.
Yeah.
But
Vera, not Veronica.
yeah, you could check her out too. She's less of like an information rumor person, more of a friend that you can count on sometimes here and there. She looked out for you when she saw the brain dance, But as far as like checking on rumors, information, your people on the streets, you both know Pickles. And then, like I said, Phoenix, I think there was that mechanic guy that you know, but he's a little bit shady. He's a fellow fixer, I think, if I'm remembering right.
Right. I got some things from him. So I don't want to poke my nose with him a little too much, because then he'll go and chit-chat over and gossip. So we won't go with him. We'll just stick with Pickles. I don't trust my little mechanic. Little shady ass.
Oh, Pickles. Let's, I suppose we could start him out tomorrow morning with some liquid breakfast. That'd get him talking. I know him. We could get some sleep tonight. Sound good?
I guess I'm staying here because my face is all out there. I can't even go to my damn room.
Yeah.
All
At least I
right.
got a room here, but still. Gotta go pick up my clothes.
Wanting to get famous, but not like this.
I mean, we still have not so friendlies looking for us, so.
Yeah. Best to lay low. No bar hopping tonight.
No.
Oh well.
Indoor cocktails.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might still have a bottle of hooch or something squirred away.
Hooch party.
I'm sure Ace has a couple of bottles here and there.
Yeah, but I'm after what Looper said, I'm gonna keep a couple of bottles for Pickle tomorrow. Just in case
Oh, good idea.
we need more.
Yep. Convinced.
I mean,
But I'm keeping like the bad stuff, like the
Yeah, you don't give out the good
the
stuff.
moonshine, or the top shelf is for us.
yeah.
Yeah, you can do that. Yeah, shout out to Mr. Stids in chat. I just saw that he was joining us. Me and him are working on some campaigns, some one-shots we're writing out and putting out. He's been helping me with that. Really appreciate that. And shout out to Vampire Bites as well, running our play-by-post on the Cyberpunk Uncensored Discord. He's been hooking up the team with +2s left and right.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Yay!
But yeah, you guys can get some sleep. Yeah, we'll streamline to the morning. Everybody's waking up, well rested. Everybody's back to normal. Looper got to shake off some of the stress from filming a bunch of crazy Russians and corrupt Vice. And yeah, it's your morning. You guys are meeting up downstairs, having your morning coffee, breakfast, whatever your morning rituals are. Why don't we go around the table and just describe how everybody looks today? I like to do that once in a while. It's also good for chat. And so we can kind of envision our characters a little bit better. Phoenix, what does Phoenix look like today?
Phoenix got all her bling on. And today her nails are going to be a little bit of red and white today. I don't know. I just woke up feeling red and white today. So I just shot up my nails that color. My eye color today is going to be one yellow and purple. And then my hair, I had 2 big old pigtails today. And I got all my bling on. And I got my bomber jacket. Actually, I scratched my bomber jacket. I went ahead and asked one of the other girls, I think it was going to be my little corporate lady, can I borrow a jacket since I got to kind of go into disguise these days?
Oh, yeah, of course. Go ahead. Right in my closet.
What's wrong with my jacket?
I'm going to put one of her corporate jackets on today. And I'll leave my feather jacket at home.
Oh.
It's just I still got my bling. And a dog butt.
And a dog. That's my baby girl, Bailey. Bailey's there.
Yes.
I think last stream we had Big Boy Joe. Now we got Bailey coming into camp. Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah, Phoenix, she's a little classier today with the looking like an exec jacket, but still got all the bling and crazy shit going on. So it's a mix. Looper, what's Looper look like today, this morning?
He's just got his, generic solid colors on. He's wearing a, hoodie, ready to put up the hood any moment, as he is wanted out there. So he's just ready to go incognitus. He's enjoying his morning breakfast of coffee and smokes.
Nice. Ellie,
And
what was that, Looper?
and I said, and barbecue things, kibble.
Buffalo things, not buffalo wings. Buffalo things.
Buffalo things.
Yeah.
It's the Buffalo Things kibble flavor.
Yep.
It's a flavor,
Best.
Buffalo Things. But Ellie.
#ad Continental.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ellie is she's probably also looking a little more incognito. She has her hair tied back and has a beanie on. And she's wearing her usual bomber jacket, long pants with like boots that are like up to her knees. And yeah, just the big thing is that her hair, she's just like kind of keeping it tied back. Maybe she'll be like, hey, Looper, do you have any other sunglasses or something? And try to keep herself a bit more incognito and less recognizable.
Always have an extra pair.
Nice.
Some aviators on.
Oh, yeah. What about Ace?
I have the luxury of having a wardrobe. So I'm wearing the same shit I was wearing yesterday.
You don't
which is,
find it to change your shirt, sir. I can smell you across the kitchen table.
It's
Yeah, okay.
We see flies.
I own 3 t-shirts, a dress shirt, and 2 pair of pants. So I'm gonna swap them. So I think today he just has like this sort of like tight white t-shirt, blue jeans. He looks like the guy on laundry day.
But you do need to do laundry.
Yeah. We still can't afford a washing machine and a dryer.
We're just gonna have to wash by hand.
What are we in like 2020?
Yeah.
Like we need to get ourselves a good washer and dryer. Just saying.
I feel like
I agree.
Yeah.
Ace's wardrobe depends on if it's an odd or even session number, and that depends on if the shirt is right side or inside out. He just flips it every other session. Like, okay, inside out. All right, right side.
He goes front to back to inside out.
Yeah.
Oh my
So
God.
technically I have 12 versions
Right. Yeah.
in that case.
Exactly.
You know, when this story breaks, I'm literally gonna give you a budget just to go buy yourself some new clothes, man.
Hey, look, if you give me some eddies for me to go grab some clothes, I'll go grab some clothes. But probably after our mugs have been, broadcasted all over the city. I appreciate the offer though.
Fair enough.
And what about Cynthia? What does she look like today?
Instead of her hair actually being white, it's brown. Like it's brown and red. She has it like tied up. Yes. Yeah. She changed her shirt. No longer wearing like corporate clothes, more like casual wear. More leisurely, relaxed. Kind of like She looks a little disappointed though, and her hair not being wet anymore. Just kind of like.
Nice. Yeah, and you guys get through your morning rituals. You're ready to start the day. It's late morning. Yeah, and Looper, you get a call from your brother.
Oh.
Benny's calling you.
Oh,
Hey, what's up, bro? What do you got planned for today?
tracking down some Russians.
Russians?
Yeah, you would not believe what I got into last night.
Well, you went on that
Probably
bus
not
thing
best
with
to-
Vice, right? You went and you saw that shit.
Yeah, it might not be best to talk about it on the phone, but looks like we might find some leads here.
Ooh, okay. Well, I was just calling to say, like, don't forget that Chief Repin has that like dinner date tonight with his wife.
Yeah, it's Samurai Sushi.
Yeah, don't forget about that. And yeah, hit me up if you need anything, man. Whatever that Russian thing is, I'm curious. So yeah, just hit me up, fill me in if you need
All right.
anything.
Thanks, man.
All right, later. Hangs up.
So what's the verdict?
We have remember we have a date tonight at getting sushi.
Date.
Oh, seeing Chief Repin.
I thought you were calling asking me. Oh, okay, never mind.
And me. I mean,
Well, somebody's got to play the couple.
Do you like sushi? You like sushi?
I actually do. But that's besides the point. So how should we do it? Should we split up the group? Some of us go after the Russians and some of us go to the dinner?
Yeah, I'd rather not show up in front of Chief Repin.
He might recognize you, wouldn't he?
Yeah, I don't want to blow the whole thing, as we're getting it off the ground. So I can probably slim it with the Russians. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose my
don't
face
speak.
is out there.
Yeah.
I'll translate.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Phoenix, I'd really like you to come along because otherwise, I know how to say borscht.
So, Cynthia and I will go to Chief Repin.
I like it.
Well, I mean, wait, hold up. I mean, weren't you front and center, and wouldn't the police kind of know your face more than any of
Right.
ours?
Ooh.
Yeah,
What
you're
about
not wrong.
you shouldn't take the car out either for that reason.
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah, so maybe.
Well, y'all want to see what Pickles has to say?
Yeah, I thought we were having a meeting with Pickles this morning.
So kidnap a drunk guy.
All that can wait till a little bit in the afternoon and decide what we're going to do. And we shouldn't break up. We should go and watch you guys in the restaurant and then deal with the Russians. But let's talk to Pickles.
Let's go talk to Pickles.
Sounds good.
I'm to kidnap a drunk man.
Where are we going to find him?
You know that you typically don't call him. You just got to go to this bar in the old combat zone. It's literally in the old combat zone, and it's called The Hole because it's not even like an established bar sort of thing. It's a very small abandoned building, like a part of the other abandoned buildings. And it doesn't even have a front door. It literally has a hole through the wall. People just kind of climb in, and there's a bar set up, music. I mean, it's be below a dive, we'll say.
It sounds lovely. Like top tier service in that building. Let's go.
The CBGB.
Where my fans, I'm with prettiest princess at the ball.
Picking up some pickles.
All right. Well,
Are we all going to meet your contact, Mr.
He-
Pickles?
he's a little skittish. I don't know if we should overwhelm him.
Well, if
Yeah.
you guys go in, then some of us can stay outside. And
That's fair.
if he tries to run,
I'm used to waiting outside in the car, so I can I can do my usual duty.
I'm not going in a building.
We'll hold the fort.
Well, if it's a sleazy pace, then they probably won't have any real cameras or recognize my face, so I'll probably have to go in and drag Pickles out.
True. Oh, I hope the bouncer doesn't remember me there.
Worst case scenario, I can go in, just grab him by the neck and bring him back.
It's always an option.
Yeah, nobody will bat an eye. That's probably
yeah, we
typical.
could.
It is
Grab him by
combat
the-
zone.
I'm outside.
You're right, Ian. Just grab him, put him in the car, and just drive off.
Like I said, kidnapping a drunk man.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys
Easy peasy.
you get in the car, head over to the old combat zone, head over to the hole, and yeah, normal day and night city. It's a little bit overcast. It looks like it could possibly rain later, and it looks like it has some definite dark red hues to the sky. So possibly expecting a blood rain later. But as you're going there, everybody give me a perception roll.
Perception.
It's another 20.
Killing it today, bud.
Damn.
Yeah,
Something.
nice. Yeah, great rolls. Ellie and Ace, especially Ace. I mean, well, Ellie too. That's a great roll. 17. That's kind of the hit I was looking for. You can tell that you're being trailed. You came out. It didn't seem to start.
Again.
It didn't start where you live. You're not seeing that it started there. But on your way, kind of cutting through old Japantown and getting to the old combat zone, at one point, Ace and Ellie notice a car kind of pull behind, maybe 2 or 3 cars back, and it's done every turn. It's a little too obvious that they're following. And this vehicle does not look fully tinted out. It doesn't remind you of the vehicles that were following before, where those kind of vice people got out dressed as booster gangers or whatever. This just looks like an old beater. But it's too far back to kind of see into it or get too much detail. But you can tell you're being followed.
Go ahead and pull over like you're gonna let one of us out and see if they just maneuver with us, and we can try to get a better shot of what they look like, or they pass us.
Or we can just
Try to-
scatter out the car.
We got to get rid of this car.
Or just run.
I'll start running.
Well, and then old Betsy comes out, and I start recording just like, hey, let's just see where this goes.
Well, I'm gonna pull over and just wait and see if the car also pulls over or if they keep going.
The car keeps going past you, and then it looks like maybe the before it passes the block that you're currently on, maybe a handful of cars up ahead, it pulls over to an available spot. And who other than Ellie, who would be on that side of the vehicle? Who's in the back left? Who wants to be in the back left?
I'd be in the middle, that's right. Yeah.
Oh, am I always riding shotgun? Is that what it is?
I think so.
Yeah, I suppose I would be in the back left, like I was.
Okay.
Good
Then
to
yeah,
see this spot.
Ellie and Looper.
Yeah.
Ellie and Looper, give me a perception as the car goes by.
Let's see.
Come on.
We got those
Oh.
pluses.
Yeah.
Oh
as
yeah,
I
you got
rolled
some
up-
plus twos.
We have plus 2s.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
Okay. Looper rolled a 20.
Looper nailed it.
Ooh.
Yeah, as the car goes by and then pulls up the park, you notice it's that Detective Porto. He didn't look over at you as he passed, but he just kind of tactfully went by and then pulled up ahead.
Ooh, what he doing?
Yeah.
Interesting.
What about following us?
Porto.
Well, I can't shoot him this time.
Yeah. Should we just confront them? I mean,
Is that really? I've been avoiding him for like ever.
Well, you can walk up to his car and then like nonchalantly stab one of his tires.
And just I know it's been 2 months. I don't want to metagame too much, but just for memory's sake, when he did interview Ellie, remember that the boss wasn't revealing information of the client she had. She just said, "Oh, it must have been a client that night. I had nothing to do with it. I don't know them." So let's remember that. So if you guys all walk up together, it's an obvious tell that you do know them and you are together. And
Yeah.
I don't want to metagame too much, but with a monthly campaign, you kind of do need to recap some parts so it's fair, because your characters totally
you're right.
remember that shit just happened the other day. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I'm leaning back in my passenger seat like this. Nobody sees my face.
Oh, you're muted, by the way, Simon.
Yeah, he's been talking this whole time.
No.
He's been talking for the past 20, 30 minutes, guys. It's really weird. That'd be so fucked up.
Do you want me to go out and politely ask him to leave us alone? Mind you, I wasn't on any of the footage, so if I show my face, everyone knows that I'm with y'all. I don't mind you. I mean,
I don't know.
I kind of like Phoenix's idea of popping his tires. Ellie, if you get out the car and start walking, he's probably gonna follow you because he's trailing you, right?
Right.
But he's going. He noticed that there was passengers in the car.
There's a lot of us.
But he doesn't. I don't think he knows all of us are in the car, does he? He wasn't looking.
Yeah, he wasn't paying attention. But he could see bobbleheads. What store is next to us? What did we pull in front of?
We'll say you pulled in front of an apartment building, and then there's a cafe next to that. Across the street, looks like it's a club, but it's closed.
Damn it! I could say we could kill some time and go inside of just let Ellie leave, like she dropped off a fare.
Right.
Fire! But I'm not the one going out there.
Ace, I really thought you were gonna say, "Hey, do you want me to go kill that guy for you?" And I got really scared.
Look, if it comes down to it, I promise you, I'll try not to murder someone. Look,
Please not murder another cop.
I can.
Less than a week.
I'll just politely tell him to, leave us the fuck alone.
I feel like this is gonna make me more suspicious, though.
Why don't I keep going and keep driving? I'm gonna drop you guys, at least you, Looper and Phoenix, a couple of blocks away from the hole, and I'm dropping.
Yeah, try to put us somewhere where there's some activity going on, like there's a lot going on, and we just get out like where you're fair.
And you'll have to just walk the rest of the way, and I'll just act business as usual, like I'm doing my usual drives. This is an Uber pool, so I'm taking a lot of people to a different destination. I have a lot of drop-offs to do.
And if we get dropped off in the crowd, we can just kind of melt on in.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's just business as usual to
Right.
officer.
Keep calm and not kill another cop.
Yeah. So I'll get out, or not get out, but I'll put the car back on the road and do a little bit more driving, and then try to find a spot.
I'm like this in the front seat, still
like
lounging.
4 or 5 blocks away from their destination, and let them out there.
Okay.
No, looking out the window.
Yeah, you're going through Old Japan, getting down into the old combat zone. When you pulled out and started making your way, again, a few cars behind, you see him pull out and kind of following again. And he's following. You're driving normal and just going there, so he has no problems following you. And as you get up, we'll say about 4 blocks away from the hole, you can pull over here to let them out. But just so it's known, he is still a couple cars behind. Middle of the late morning, daytime. It is a bit overcast, but it's not so crowded or dark or anything crazy that he wouldn't see that. I'll just be honest with you on that. You are just kind of out in the
umbrella in the car? Is there an umbrella in the car by any chance, Ellie?
Yes, I would have an umbrella.
I'm gonna borrow your umbrella. Even though
Smart.
it's an overcast, I'm gonna pop that open when I get out.
Smart.
Who else is hopping out the car?
Just me. We're gonna do it one at a time. We're gonna act like we don't know each other.
All
I'll
right.
get out first.
Oh, you're muted.
Ace, you on mute?
Sorry, I said that makes sense.
Yep.
I get out my little umbrella, bloop, 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 and I just go on whatever store is there, whatever. I just walk into it. I don't even care what it is.
Okay, yeah, you've got a the umbrella from Ellie's car, and you're able to kind of keep it down and completely cover yourself. When you pull over, you notice he kind of slows down and pulls over a few cars back, just kind of obviously following and watching. But Phoenix, you get out. There's a tech repair shop right there that you're able to just to kind of scoot into. It's open, and you go in. It looks like there's a few people waiting ahead of you in line. Kind of a place where people take their techie devices to get fixed by this guy.
Perfect.
He just looks up. Oh, I'll be with you when I'm done with them.
Perfect. I'll be waiting right here. And I just get online.
Yeah, you do that. Yeah, they got.
And I'll.
Yeah.
I was gonna say.
Looper pulls up his hood.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Flooper gets out here.
Yeah. I'm gonna pull up my hood and slip on out.
Okay. Yeah, you pull up your hood. You're gonna get out here too. Okay. Yeah, you get out. Where are you going? What are you doing?
Just gonna look for the nearest, like general, like bodega or store or anything like that, or that I can meander into, or if there's, a crowd of people I can.
Yeah, we can say next to the tech shop or one shop down is a bodega, a little kind of convenience store bodega, and you can walk that way. And lucky for you, it's in the opposite direction, so tactfully kind of hood up back to Detective Porto, just trying to be incognito like you're doing. But yeah, you get out. You're able to go into the bodega. What's Ellie, Ace, and Cynthia doing?
Yep. So I'll continue on, and I will drive to another popular location, and as if I'm dropping off one of them, and I'm just gonna continue to drop off each of them, as if I was doing a job, and we'll all have to sync up again later.
Okay. Yeah, you do that. You can go a little bit farther past the hole, if that's what you want to do, and
Yep.
Ace can go into, we'll say some other type of shop. Looks like it's some type of pawn shop. They have a lot of old school appliances and things from back in the day that they've kind of renovated and are making good and selling to locals and stuff, like old school toasters and microwaves and shit like that. And Cynthia, you get off, and it looks like it's some type of. Ellie finds a little office supply sort of a place, like the combat zone equivalent of Office Depot.
Nice.
Heavily secured, but it's kind of one of the few spots in the combat zone you can go and get digital iPad sort of devices and things that you might need as an upcoming exec trying to work their way out of the combat zone. But you drop them all off, Ellie, and that car is following you. Porto's always a couple cars behind. Every time you pull over, he pulls over. It'll take some maneuvers to lose him if that's what you need to do. Otherwise, he's on you. He's following. He's watching what you're doing.
Yeah. At this point, now that all the passengers are out, I'm gonna see if I can try to lose him. It's really annoying me. He's persistent.
Or go ahead and pick up some more fares.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah. Maybe.
Kill some time.
Yeah.
We'll contact you to get back in this area.
Yeah, you know what? Maybe what I'll just continue as if it's business as usual, doing more jobs. I'll pick up a couple of fares and do some work while they're doing their thing.
Okay. Yeah, you clock in. Yeah, he's following. Every fare you pick up, you drop off. He's always a few cars behind. Not even going to make you have to do a deduction roll to know that he's probably going to follow you all day, all night. He's a detective. You're his current case.
Yep.
Business is normal, fine, but he's not going to leave your tail. You're obviously going to have to lose him or deal with him, or just continue on and always have him watching you in this way today.
And he knows where we live, right? He knows.
No, he didn't.
Firehouse.
No, he doesn't.
Okay.
You know, you didn't give any info. Your boss didn't give any info. It's not part of the terms of service of the job and things like that. And you noticed he didn't start following the car till you already were kind of deeper into Japantown on your way.
Yeah, so maybe if I do notice this, I'm trying to keep it cool, keep it calm, and I notice he's still following me. Ellie's gonna get impatient, and I think she's just like, you know what, screw this, and I'm gonna try to find a way to lose him.
Okay. Yeah, think of let's do this. Since you had to spend some time picking up fares and doing that sort of stuff before you figured out, like, fuck, I'm gonna have to ditch this guy somehow. Let's go back to the rest of the team. And let me know, are you guys kind of all walking now towards the hole, or what is the rest of the team doing? And while the rest of the team is kind of telling me what they were doing while you were doing all the fares, Ellie, think of, the different ways that Ellie is going to try to ditch this guy. Are you cutting corners sharp? Are you going to throw the brake and turn and all of a sudden be heading this way at one point? Like, think of different ways that you're going to try to lose them. And so when I get back to you. But yeah, the rest of the team. Let's start with Phoenix. You're still in line. The tech guy seems pretty busy. There's still a few people ahead of you.
Oh, that's fine. As soon as I noticed that the car kept going, and I chimed over to Ellie, just called her, and she told me he was fine still following her, I'm going to back out and go, "It's okay, sir. I'll see you next time." And just kind of wander back out and just kind of start heading to the hole. Power walking.
Okay, ma'am. I'll be done in just probably about another 30 minutes or so. I can help you. Okay, come back. At least please come back.
I will. I just gotta meet somebody.
Okay. And shout out to Leaded Coffee gifting out all the subs. Really appreciate that, man. You always have my back. Every stream, you're gifting it out to people. You're fucking awesome. Love you, dude.
I still got my umbrella up because I don't know if any of these cameras can see my face. So I still got my umbrella covering my head and my face.
Nice.
Shut. My little casual business suit.
Yeah, Looper. You get into the bodega and, just what you'd expect. Normal bodega, people are in there shopping, guy behind the counter's barely paying attention. There's some Spanish music playing over the intercom. You see Porto and Ellie drive off. Oop, are you muted?
We don't hear you.
What's off?
Oh.
Heads off.
He's like, Simon, I see you muted and I raise you another.
Yeah, do they have any beer or do they have any Smash here?
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
I'm gonna pick up a couple of those and let's say a solid 6-pack.
Okay.
And then a pack of smokes, and gonna head out to outside and meet to see, look around, see if I can't see the rest of the team where they went.
Yeah, you grab.
You probably
that.
saw me fly right by.
Yeah, I was gonna say by the time.
Check.
Yeah, by the time you pick up the 6-pack, grab a pack of smokes, Phoenix has actually made it up enough shops that, like, when you step out, you see her just pass you. She didn't notice you, but she's just walking past.
Power.
So I'm gonna try to beeline it for her.
Don't spook her.
Yeah, you can catch up to her. She's right there.
So I don't have the highest move, being a smoker and all.
Yeah, she was right there though. You're able to catch up right there behind her, even surprise her a little bit. But Phoenix and Looper, you two are together. Where are you headed? What are you doing?
Going to the hole.
Let's go to the hole.
All right, cool.
To the hole.
You're on your way to the hole. It's not that far. You're just, I think Ellie said she dropped you off like 4 blocks away. Take you a few minutes of walking through the combat zone to get there. But you're very comfortable here. It's, part of your neighborhood. Nothing out of the ordinary. Ace.
Just out of curiosity, does the pawn shop have any, like, washers and dryers?
Nice.
Oh yeah, they do. All kinds of appliances.
And I figure, it being a pawn shop, they're probably not in the best of conditions. But I'll look at a couple of them and, just casually ask, the price. I'm going to act casual in here while keeping like a subtle eye out in case, actually not in case, but if anyone enters, I want to see, I want to be on guard. I want to be wary of potentially someone having followed me instead of Ellie, just in case, if we split up and they split up. But after a couple minutes of just talking with the guy, I'm freaking broke anyway, so I can't buy anything. But yeah, I'll just pretend like I'm a good little customer for a couple of minutes and then leave.
Yeah.
And as well, go for the hole.
Okay. Yeah. Give me your perception and then give me haggle.
Oh.
Nice.
Okay, I don't know what's up with my eyes tonight, but damn.
Haggle's in a weird spot.
Yeah, where is it?
Oh, that was awesome on the perception. Great job.
It's on your character sheet near your contacts.
Near my contacts. Oh no, wait, because haggle is
Well, that's for the fixer.
haggle is
roll a bit.
fixer only. Yeah.
But you should have.
Like trading?
Yeah. There you go. Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
No problem. What the hell?
It's funny bouncing between the different systems. I'm over in Fallout calling
Oh.
sneak stealth. I'm here. I'm starting to mix up skill names. But thanks you knew what I meant.
Yep. So apparently, I get a 22 in
Holy shit.
RAID and a 27 in perception.
It's weird. You weren't doing that good when you were with the team, but the second you shake off dead weight, you're fucking smoking these rolls. You're just. Sorry,
It's because I don't want anyone to think that
There you go.
I
yeah.
know.
He's bluffing.
Yeah. I'm holding it back.
I don't want anyone to think you're useful now.
Yeah.
I don't want them to make me do all the work. Jesus.
Yeah. Even while talking to this guy about his washer and dryer setups, you're seeing everything outside go down. You see Ellie drive off. A couple cars later, you see Porto following, and you see Porto and make him out. And then a few minutes after that, you even see Looper and Phoenix kind of walking up the block across the street. And then during that, you're talking to the guy, and he's just he's like, well, actually, you caught me at a good time. If you're interested in one of these washer and dryer stacks, I've got 3 of them. I need them to go. If you've got 20 eddies, you can have one of these stacks. I need the room. So.
Oh wow. You mean okay? I need to check how many eddies I have. Hey, you know what? I'll take them. And goodbye, half of my wealth. This is like real life. I just burnt all of my spare change to get some appliance for. Yeah.
Just like real life. Let's pay more bills for the rest of the session. Let's do some mundane role playing.
Do I need to do my taxes?
Exactly. Let's all bust out our W4s, W2s, our 1090s, our 1040s, I'm gonna need receipts of the past year. Sorry. All right.
You're just saying numbers to me, man. That I have no idea what you're saying.
Hey, my cyber arm's a deduction for sure.
Hell yes. Hell yes.
So I'll tell the guy at the pawn shop. We'll come pick it up tonight.
Yeah, perfect. I'm open till midnight.
Deal.
All right, cool. Yeah, and you're able to step out. You can see Looper and Phoenix walking across the street. Looper and Phoenix, if you each want to give me a perception to see if you notice Ace when he comes out. But going over to Cynthia, you go into this sort of office spot. What are you doing?
I'm casual. I want to do a perception check to see if anyone followed me too. But I also want to see if there's anyone else out of the ordinary who seems to be kind of out of place or just watching.
Yeah, give me your perception. And yeah, Jamie Minch, please no tax talk. I deal with that too much at work. Me too. Too much taxes with the different businesses I run and things. I spin on that shit. I have no idea what any of it is.
19.
Awesome. Yeah. Again, just like Ace, you notice everything while you're in there. Obviously, you're not in there shopping. You're in there kind of just to dip out for a second. So all attention is still on the street. You see Ellie go by. A couple cars later, Porto's following, and then you see Looper and Phoenix kind of coming up the block. But you don't see Ace. You're kind of on the same side. But you see Looper and Phoenix kind of coming up the block, and Phoenix and Looper, you notice Ace. Phoenix does not notice Ace across the street.
I'm trying not to step on shit on the floor.
And you got the umbrella down and shit. You didn't notice.
Trying to keep my identity all to myself.
And definite poop and garbage all over the ground. It's worse than Hollywood, Valerie.
Yes.
Everywhere.
It's
I
worse.
dealt with that today.
It's worse than downtown LA.
I almost stepped in it today.
For real.
I got a dog pushing me.
I'm in the store and trying to meet up with Looper and Phoenix.
Yeah, you can
Yeah,
hop out. And Looper, the second you notice Ace across the street, you see Cynthia, a block up ahead, kind of pop out at a spot. Very perceptive of the area. You pick out your team immediately.
What?
I'm gonna wave him down.
To the hole.
Yeah, everybody notices each other now. Looper gives the wave down. What's everybody doing? You guys going to gather up and all head to the hole? What's the plan? You guys all gathered up on the same side of the street now. The hole is like one block up. What's the plan?
I see we had to.
It's customary. I've heard it's customary before you go into this bar to chug a smash, shotgun one down. I didn't just make that up.
Are you telling all of us to do that with you?
Yeah, sure. Why not? More the merrier, right? I'm not one for peer pressure.
I'm dressed classy today. Gimme.
Why the hell not?
I probably shouldn't, but yeah, I hand one over. It's been a week.
What's the resist torture and drugs on the alcohol to get all those pluses on dancing and all that shit? You know what I mean? Like the side effects on alcohol.
I think it's a 13.
I don't have it in front of me. I think it's super easy. It's one of the low DVs in there, but I don't have it right in front of me.
It is 15.
Okay, cool. And what's the neg? I know you get like the plus 2 in dancing.
Yeah, plus
and
2
conversation
to
and
dance,
stuff, right?
dance, contortionist, conversation, human perception, persuasion, and acting.
Oh, yeah, and what's the negative? Just don't forget.
If you weren't already addicted, you are now. It's a -2 to all those same things: dance, contortionist, conversation, human perception, persuasion, and acting. And then you occasionally, if we are addicted, then you would tell us when we crave more.
Well, I'm already addicted to Cinco, so what is alcohol going to do to me?
Yeah.
I'm going to use a +2 on mine.
Yeah, same.
And I did.
Well, though, yeah, mine would be after the roll, so never mind.
Yeah, I already rolled mine, so I can't.
Yeah, if you use it after, it's got to be double the amount. And I think you have 6 of them, so 3 of you could get +2s by using 2 of those. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So did 3 of you fail 15?
Yeah,
Yeah.
at 13.
Yeah, I got
You
a
all
12.
failed. Okay, so I'll let all of
Looper, I
you
will get
decide.
you for this.
I'll let all of you decide which one of you is now addicted to Smash, and
I'll take it. I'll take it.
I was
You
gonna
want
say.
Smash
Sure.
Dancing, Coke?
Oh,
I was gonna say it kind of does make sense since he was the one that kind of started it all.
yeah.
So everybody gets those +2s, which is great right now. You're got a little buzz, took the edge off. Everybody gets all those amazing +2s. Looper, you get the +2s, but I guess unfortunately, when it wears off, now you're addicted and you get those negatives on all those things that are important. So,
No.
and then don't forget your negative on the reflex when you're not on synth coke too. So Looper's got to be he's got to be on these vices to be normal, you know.
And he's our meat. He's trying to the camera.
Right, the camera's gonna be shaking and like.
I'm going
He's filming only himself.
Going the Hunter S. Thompson rule, I guess.
Oh yeah, definitely entering backcountry. All right, yeah, you guys. Let's as you guys are walking up to the hole, let's get back to Ellie. Fill me in, Ellie. You just you picked up some fares, you dropped them off. You're not shaking Porto. You got to do some drastic maneuvers here. A plan. What's the plan?
Yeah, at this point, Ellie is sufficiently pissed off, and she's like, "Oh, screw this." She takes a hard left when she can, and I think what she's gonna do is look for the closest highway, whatever major highways there are in Night City, and she's just gonna try to get on a highway with a lot of cars, and she's gonna do some fast driving, maybe not speeding so she doesn't get pulled over, but she's gonna try to drive the speed limit and kind of maneuver her way through a couple of lanes and get far ahead so that he can't follow, and get off at an exit, and when she feels confident that he's not within distance or viewing distance.
Okay, yeah, give me your let's do a few driving skill checks here. A couple for we'll say swerving, maybe the equivalent of a sharp turn as far as speeding up and slowing down, because there's nothing for stuff like that, and I don't want to pull a complete emergency stop. So you're looking at a DV of 13 for these. Okay. 3 times. You got to beat this 13 though on these 3 different moves. But if you beat the first 2, he's so far back he's going to get some negatives. So it's in hopes that you at least succeed with the first 2. But let's scoot over to some chase music and sounds. Shout out to Sirenscape. But yeah, give me your drive skill checks.
Okay, and I'm gonna add the +2 to this. One of the +2s. All right, drive. Oh wow!
Wow!
I made it.
Nice. Woo! Yeah, so far he's not able to beat that.
Are there
even with the highest roll, he couldn't beat that.
Are there more +2s to add? We have a lot of +2s in chat. I feel like
I think
actually it's fine.
Use it.
Oh yeah, you just got another one. There's another one.
Yay! Okay, let's go. All right, second one. Woo! 1921.
Damn, yeah. He's you swerve and he's you're losing him in between cars and things, and you see him further and further trailing back in traffic. You can hear him honking and stuff. He's
Ellie just has a smirk on her face as this happens, because she's like, this is her in her element, driving, and it's kind of a bit of an adrenaline rush too, because she's getting away from this car that's following her, so she's just taking it all in and has a big smirk on her face as she's doing this. Yeah, and eventually she'll try to find a highway or an exit and get off.
Yeah, give me one more.
All right, let's see. Yeah, 24. Let's go. My drive is so good. I mean, I'm a nomad, so I would hope that it would be good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're able to kind of almost pass your turn, or the exit, we'll say. And right when you get there, you just fast swerve off the exit, completely confusing him from a separate lane. He gets cut off by traffic as you're able to kind of lose him and get off of the highway, and you see him kind of continuing on down the highway as you get off on kind of an exit that loops around back to Night City.
Now the question is, do I want to go back and grab the group, or do I want to just go back and play it safe? I mean, I got him off my trail, and I feel like Ellie's feeling a little confident, so she's gonna message everybody on her agent saying, I lost him. I'm heading back.
Yeah, you can do that. Everybody gets the call from Ellie. You get the message.
Heading back to pick y'all up. Be ready. Hopefully you'll be ready in 20.
Or just go ahead and head back. Just head back to our hiding place and just go hide out if he doesn't know where you live. We'll just get a car back and get dropped off. Let's keep you out. Yeah, let's try to keep you out.
She'll do a U-turn and head back.
I still got a couple of eddies.
All right, yeah, you head back to where the team is, and on your way there, the team's getting back to the team, the rest of the team, Looper, Phoenix Ace, Cynthia, make your way up to the hole, and it's, as I described before, just this shithole of a bar. It's even hard to call it a bar. They just have kind of a makeshift shelf inside this hole of the wall that you climb through. The guy sitting out front that's typically security is asleep, just kind of leaned up against the wall, doesn't even notice you all as you climb into the bar. It looks like there's like 2 or 3 people in this dark, dingy, dank spot, drinking just by themselves. Nobody's in there like with a party of people or having a good time. It's completely dingy, run down, dark. But you do see in one of the corners Pickles just kind of sitting at a table. He has a bunch of empty cups on his table, all different sizes, mixed drinks, beers, some empty bottles, a crushed can, an ashtray that's just overflown. And he's just sitting there drinking. You see him fucking around with his agent. And it looks like he even has a couple drinks in his hand. And he's just, kind of drinking, fucked with his agent, puts it down, has another drink. He's like,
Human's not doing well. He is not holding it together one bit. Oh, dude. Okay.
I'm just gonna stride right on up to, sit down, pull out a smash, set it in front of him, and be like, "Pickles, my man. Been a while."
Yeah, Looper, what's up, man? What's up, man?
How you feeling?
I'm feeling good, man. You thirsty? You want to sip my beer, a little White Russian or something?
No, I couldn't. I'm working, man.
All right, more from me,
man.
Phoenix.
Maybe later.
Oh shit, Phoenix, what's up?
Pickle, sweetie.
What's up? You gonna have a drink? You gonna sit down?
Well, actually, we wanted to see if you want to go and get a run with us somewhere real quick.
No, I'm not going. I'm not. Whew. I don't think walking's a good idea right now.
Oh, we got you, man. I mean, we can lead you there.
Where are we going? What's up, man?
Just a little spot, a little, private place where we can talk, really.
We could talk right here, man. Let's just grab a drink, fucking sit down, have a drink.
Pills. These balls have ears.
All right, I guess let's go. He kind of grabs up his drinks and he's kind of got him. And you see him stumbling as he gets up, sits back down.
I think we're having this meeting here.
I got a little dizzy. Not gonna lie, I got a little dizzy.
I don't think we're gonna be able to get him up off this chair.
Okay. Pickles, all right, sit down, you mess.
I'm gonna do a sweep around and see if we see anybody that looks a little nosy.
Yeah, give me a perception. He continues to drink.
Well, don't mind me. And not old Betsy, but the video camera in his.
I ain't noticing shit.
I'm gonna start. Oh, actually, no. I have cyberware that has an audio recorder, right?
Yeah.
I have an audio recorder. Okay. I'm gonna set my cyberware to start, recording this conversation.
Sure.
I'm gonna be like, Pickles. What do you know about these new Russians coming into town? An eagle and a sickle.
You talking about Orlov family, man? That's like some new Russian motherfuckers coming to town, like a year or two ago. They like.
Where do they come from?
Russia.
They come straight from Russia.
You know where they hang out at typically?
Oh, yeah, they hang out at the Chrome Catheter, New Westbrook, kind of near Haywood Industrial, like Chrome Catheter.
Oh, the Chrome Catheter.
Yeah.
All right.
That sounds so well. That can't be sterile.
Know if they have any business outside of Night City?
I mean, I've been hearing some rumors. So you're getting in with this chief police rumor shit, and you're asking about these Russians. Like, I've been hearing rumors police chief Repin's working like with this fucking Orlov family, taking shit using Vice, and like hooking them up.
Did you hear that
looking
from?
into that?
Who'd you hear that from, Pickles?
I hear shit from the streets, man.
Huh?
The streets talk, man. Streets fucking talk.
Would know more.
I mean, yeah, there's rumors that the Orlov family, they like run. The guy who runs a business over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, give me a conversation roll.
All of us?
No, just Looper's the one talking to him right now. Unless you wanted to interject or something, but that was a great roll. But yeah, it's just he apparently Mr. Orlov, main head honcho asshole himself. Like he runs some like an import-export office out of Night City, man. Like he's
Where that office is?
I don't know.
Yeah. And where else have you been seeing them? You know, what other dealings with the Vice have you heard them about? You know,
It's
Forget
like taking shit, man. It's that that Repin chief guy telling him to take shit. He's working with the Russians, and that's that Orlov guy. I go. There's
Orlov's telling the police what to do, or the police is telling Orlov what to do.
I think they're all the same, man.
They're all on equal levels. There's always a boss, man. There's always a boss. There's always someone in
I
charge.
think they're the same people, man. They all kind of in cahoots. And Orlov's running it. He runs an import-export office out of Night City.
And what does Repin get out of this?
Probably more money than the city's paying his job.
Right.
You know
where this where this export office is, right?
It's in Night City somewhere. I know that. I don't know.
Fine, someone in the streets talk,
But-
Pickles. I mean, someone's got to know where this office is.
It's in Night City, man, but rumors have it he's got some files in there that kind of reveal his true family business and shit. But I don't know. That's a little above me, man. I don't want to wake up with Columbia and necktie.
No, you got. But hey, you'll call me if you hear anything else, right?
Yeah.
Pick up your bar tab next time this leads to anything good for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I like it. That's a good idea.
All right, man. You enjoy, okay?
All right.
I'm gonna try to like slide one of his own drinks over to him as if like I got it for him. Like, here you go, man.
No, thanks, man. I really appreciate that shit. I'm gonna take that with my others. But Phoenix, you gonna hang out and have some drinks with me?
Next time, sweetie.
All
I'll
right.
see you later, Pickles.
All right. Later, guys.
Oh my heavenly stars, we need to get out of here before Pickles gets us busted.
Oh.
Let's call a ride.
Oh, and Pickles. You never saw me.
What?
Pickles. You never saw me here.
I didn't?
No, you're asleep. You're asleep again.
Oh,
This
shit.
is just a dream. This is just a dream, man.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
That shit's happened before.
All Have a good night, man. Keep it off. Hey, Phoenix, let's get the hell out of here.
I'm already outside.
What's that?
I was already outside.
Yeah, you can tell he looks really confused.
When I said bye, I already dipped. I was like,
Yeah, I'm a follower out then.
right, cool. And this is where we'll take our break. Let's take a little 5-minute bio break. Nobody go anywhere in chat. We will literally be back in about 5 minutes. The mics are going to be left on hot in case the team discusses any planning and shit. That way chat can be involved. All right, cameras are off. See you in 5 minutes.
Yay!
We'll be right back.
Bailey, you kicked me off the couch, booby. I got nowhere to sit. Bailey, can I sit there? Hey, Joey. Meeting outside. Go potty, hurry up. Hurry up. Oh, my baby. Billy. Billy girl. Billy girl. Good pretty girl. Hogging up the whole seat. Well, come on in. Come on. You can't be sitting there barking the whole time. Come on. Yeah. Closing the door. Woo. My baby! Ooh, that doggy booty! Look at my girlie! Good girl, go. Look at that tail going. Ooh.
I had to rush off because my dog is diabetic and I had to give him his insulin.
Oh.
Oh.
Give me another drink.
Yeah, I'm good.
Oh, that's awesome. I just noticed in the Cyberpunk Discord on all media, the Antipodine, my buddy Heath just posted a picture with his Cyberpunk RED Jumpstart kit and our stream on his big screen, and he's wearing a Cyberpunk Uncensored shirt that he bought.
Oh.
That's so cool. It's in the media channel on our Discord.
Let me check it out.
He's actually going to be playing in my upcoming Dune stream, along with Rockette Fox, Ellen Graham, and you, Tracy, and
Yeah.
I think Phil was going to be on that team, but now he can't because of scheduling. So I'm trying to put together a second Dune
I just
team
played with Phil.
for Phil. Yeah.
That sounds awesome.
I am so excited to play Dune.
Hey, can I sit there?
Oh.
Baby!
Yeah, when I was back in the room, Val, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, when I was back in the room, Bailey was laying on the bed, and when I entered the room, she just started wagging her tail so fucking hard, but she wouldn't turn around. It was cute. You can tell she's being moody. She doesn't know what we're doing.
Yeah, she won't. I moved, now she won't move so I can sit right.
Yeah.
She wants attention.
Always. It's always about Bailey.
All right, cool. Let's go back. We ready? I'll wait till everyone's done. If everyone finished chewing and swallowing.
I got anything in my teeth.
Got my snack. I'm good.
Hey, we're back. Everybody can see us now and hear us. Hopefully no digital glitching. We got all that out of the way at the very beginning of the stream. We're back, and Shinobi just dropped another +2 for the team. Make note of that. And don't forget all the +2s. Use them during the session. They don't carry over, so don't be scared to use them. Oh, there's another one from Wookie Kev. Oh, yeah.
Yay!
Thanks, chat.
Good, because I'm not.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I need them. My perception has been.
Yeah. But yeah, the team basically interrogated Pickles, their drunk guy on the street, a little contact for rumors for Looper, little contacts and info for Phoenix, and he basically told you that he's heard rumors Chief Repin's working with Vice to hook up some Russian crime family, probably to make better money than he's getting paid working a shitty job or whatever. He also said that it's the Orlov crime family. Apparently, Mr. Orlov runs some type of import-export business out of Night City. And I think that's pretty much all you got out of it. And that his his typical guys sometimes frequent a bar called the Chrome Catheter in New Westbrook and Haywood border. Actually down the street from Elysium Bar, where Vero hangs out, that brain dance bar that you all went to before. But as you got all that info and you stepped out of the hole, it's about that time that Ellie pulls up, and the team sees a big smile on her face. It's like she was just rocking a car chase and dominating that shit. She seems pretty excited about it.
So I did, I guess I did go back to pick y'all up, which is fine. Yeah, so I confidently am like, y'all ready?
Yeah.
You guys, did everything go well?
I know everyone's all quiet. You're like, you ready? He's like, yeah.
I'm like, I have this adrenaline from like this
Everyone else is quiet.
Yeah,
and
I'm like,
So you can get that smashed.
Yeah.
Get that smashed. We're just like, it's morning. We're just like,
Oh yeah, you got that weird
so
morning.
we had a smash. So it was like,
Sorry, I was on mute. Sorry, I was on mute. I meant to say like, it's like, oh, you look happy as I got in the car, like looking around to see like, not seeing the car that was tailing her.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Lost him.
Yes. He was on my ass for like the last couple of hours. So I did a couple more trips, and he was still following me. So he probably was gonna follow me for the whole damn day if I was out here. So I had to do what I could to lose him.
Fair enough. You did good. Didn't find his way back. That's what matters.
here's your umbrella back.
Oh,
That's why we
thank
got
you.
the best driver.
Oh, by the way, I scored us some washer and dryers,
Oh,
but I might need your help, Ellie, to drive back to the pawn shop so we can load them in the car or atop the car, I guess. I don't know if they're gonna fit.
Absolutely, if we can actually get an actual washer and dryer so you can wash your clothes, yes. We're making a pit stop. Though, yeah, if
Yeah,
it's
you
fine,
can.
we'll make it work.
Yeah, you can tie it hanging out of the trunk or something, you know.
It totally will be.
Strap it in. It's a stackable, so it's all one long unit hanging out the back of the trunk, tied up. And yeah, you can get it back. We'll say you get it back to the home base, the headquarters for Team Veritas, the firehouse, and you can drop off the washer and dryer there.
I'll help you carry it in.
did I? Let's see. What happened to his daughter? Does anyone really know? Like, we know she went missing, right? Or was she kidnapped?
Ripin's daughter?
Yeah.
I think the info that you uncovered before was that she was taken something like about 10 years ago or so, when she was around 10. And that was kind of what got Chief Repin into fighting crime, because they never found his daughter. It's assumed that she got into human trafficking or was killed or something.
Okay.
At least we can wash our clothes now.
Yeah.
or more specifically, Ace can.
Well, I mean, everyone should.
It's true. Give me a
Yeah.
give me a 1d10. Everybody, give me a 1d10 and let me know if it rolls under your luck stat. This is just going
I
to be
doubt it's going to happen.
This is just going to be a pointless GM moment here. I just wanted to. Ace, wow, completely unlucky.
Mine did.
Yeah.
Ellie, super lucky.
Yep.
Everybody
Yep.
got under their luck, right?
Yeah.
No.
Except for Ace.
No.
Yeah, when you set up the washer and dryer, the lid pops open and you can see it was actually loaded with a bunch of clothes, and it's a mix of all kinds of clothes. And ironically, it's a Ellie, Looper, Phoenix, and Cynthia's sizes and styles, except Ace. No luck. Nothing there for Hayes.
Oh my god.
The one who buys it.
The one who needs it.
He's not a lucky guy, man. He's had a rough past. And life just keeps fucking him, you know?
Be nice.
Oh fuck, man.
But yeah, it's about that. You get the dryer set up, you find the clothes, you get back to your spot,
Yeah.
you post it up. It's about we'll say like mid-afternoon, we'll say, by this time. And it's just starting to rain. You're kind of getting hit by what looks like a blood rain, very, very greasy, sludgy, filthy. It even has kind of that toxic smell coming off of the hot concrete outside. Even being inside, you can kind of smell it. You can just tell it's going to be one of those nights. Everyone's gonna have to throw on their slicks, their little clear coveralls or whatever they wear to get out there. All perception rolls when it comes to vision outside are going to be at a -2 if you're outside. Driving skills are going to be at a -2 while driving through this because it's that thick. But that's what's up, and it's about mid-afternoon.
Well, Phoenix asked Ace real quick. When you got how much did you pay for this wash and dry, by the way?
Yeah.
Why are you gonna?
I was gonna give you
Ask.
$30 so you can have it, because I know you were broke just recently, weren't you?
Yeah, they.
Don't even tell me.
Cost-
Here, just take this 30 from me. At least that gives you at least some money towards it.
Yeah, I'll give 32.
Just sell these clothes to help you recoup those losses.
Yeah, I ain't
Thanks.
touching these clothes. They're probably stinky too. They're probably sitting in there now.
They could have been left in there for like, 60 years or so.
Vintage, man.
Ugh,
I don't know.
dusty.
Dusty. I think they're probably moldy.
Mm-hmm.
Were they in it?
On
Were they
further,
in
I was gonna say on further inspection, they're actually not moldy and mildewy and stuff. Like somebody was storing them at one point, might have forgot about them, but you were lucky enough to all find some, just extra sets of clothing in your sizes. Like Looper said, you can keep them, you can wear them. It can be a sort of incognito outfit that you can rely on in the future. Maybe that's not your typical style. Or you can sell it or something along those lines. But I think the most important thing to learn from this is that Ace just profited $40 from this deal.
Yeah.
He's slick.
I didn't.
He didn't even
have to
try.
do anything.
I know.
I was going to say like 35, just
That's funny.
to get a bit more, but then I'm being given $60.
Hey, things are finally coming up, Ace. It's like that.
I can eat.
That Simpsons. Things are finally coming up, Millhouse.
Yeah, I'll take
Yeah,
those clothes and I'm just gonna look at them and go, well, they don't know I wear something different since I'm wearing her clothes, so I kind of need something different right now. To still smell them. See if I need to wash them again.
They're dry now, so just throw them through the load again.
Pretty much.
So what's our next plan here? Are we still gonna go attack the Russians and?
Oh, you got that sushi dinner coming up.
Yeah.
Wow.
Or you have to look more into.
Yeah.
I mean, being as it is that they, Repin could recognize me and Ellie and Ace.
Yeah.
Were we originally going to go follow them and spy on them while they're having dinner, or were we trying to break into his residence?
Ooh,
Right.
I don't think breaking into his residence is a good idea. The amount of security that's going to be in that building is going to be absurd.
I was thinking it was going to be a great idea, but you bring a good point about security.
I know.
If it's a man, especially if he's a man who has something to hide, yeah, I fully expect some kind of fuckery to be existing on that property. Immediate turrets, dogs, you name it, I don't care, but it's probably going to be something bad. Painful.
So do we want to split up, or do we think it's better to stick together?
Never split up.
We've had pretty good luck thus far. I guess we shouldn't press it. We shouldn't push our luck, but
I mean, I would check out the house because Ace is right. If I'm wrong, then it's a good opportunity to get in there. If I'm right, then I should just head out.
okay.
I'm gonna make a copy of my footage onto a different memory chip and leave it here, with that chip here. Just gonna hide that in my room. If there's like a loose floorboard or tile or somewhere I can vent.
I'm sure there is. You tell me. You know, this is an old building. I'm sure you can knock something loose. You know, it's not hard to remove an air vent or try to pry up a board or a wall thing. What would you like to do?
Let's put it in a vent.
Okay. Yeah, and then wherever you put it, give me a reveal conceal, and that'll be your conceal DV if anyone wants to try to reveal it. You know what I mean?
I've added +2 to that.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Shoulda, coulda, fucking woulda. Yeah.
Can't say it before.
All right, cool. You said a floor panel or wall. What did you say? I forgot.
Oh, air vent.
Air vent. Okay, cool. Yeah, you get it in there, put it back. Pretty decent job. The average person probably wouldn't even notice.
Deal.
What if one of us goes as someone who works in the restaurant?
Which one of us looks the most like a restaurant worker is the question.
Oh, yeah.
Come on.
I'm wondering how apprehensive we are to be poking the hornet's nest tonight.
Do we want to poke it with a stick, or do we want to full-on football kick it?
I was thinking a full-on football kick.
Oh boy.
Full-on razor ball kick.
Yes.
I mean, I have several people admitting to Ripin's corruption already. I have some footage. Maybe he wants to quickly review that footage with me.
Suggested getting close to him.
I'd have to do a little bit of bluffing. I mean,
I kind of like where you're going with that.
Yeah.
It's risky, but
it would immediately
Blackmail.
put a target on our backs.
I have to give him a reason not to immediately kill us.
that is
Yeah, that's what I'm
that's
saying.
true. If he's already clearly corrupt, I mean, if we just make sure we get some backup there. He causes a scene. You're getting on footage there too.
Do the old, if anything happens to me, this gets sent to,
Yep.
you know.
Every news outlet.
Yep. So he has a reputation a face to uphold. So he might not do anything, but it could, you're right, it could potentially put a target on our backs for the future.
East Phoenix.
I heard half of that.
Well, what you want to just repeat it for Phoenix, and then I'll chime in with what Ace has to say.
Yeah, so I mean, I
Cliff notes.
have these recordings of people already, you know, describing Ripin's corruption, including one of his own. I have footage of his guys working with the Russians. Thinking maybe, we catch him after dinner and maybe he wants to review that footage with me. And
There's my
if
big
worst
boy
comes to
Joe.
worst, wants to push his luck, you can always pull the old, hey, if anything happens to me, all this footage will automatically get sent out to every major news outlet.
Okay. That That sounds good. You could put yourself out there. Not my face.
I mean, he already knows mine, so
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. You might want to
Does he know
meet
your
with
face?
you.
I thought he saw Ellie's and well, because Porto saw face.
Yeah, Porto did.
Yeah, you guys haven't talked to Chief Repin or know much about him.
We were just concerned that my face would be noticeable because I'm already like.
Yeah, because he probably
On
saw
their
the footage
radar.
anyway. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on their radar at least.
And so is my face.
Yeah. Yes.
Clear as day.
What do you think?
Well, I think it's probably either he wants to make you an offer because he knows you know stuff and he's going to try to buy your silence, or he's going to give you an ultimatum.
Call your bluff.
Yeah.
And I think if it's the second, then there's going to be probably some sort of undercover presence around this restaurant tonight.
Oh, I definitely agree. They're not gonna let the chief just sit in the open restaurant by him with his family. No security watching him.
Mm-hmm. And as
Yeah.
much as I would like to, go over to his place or even go check the Russians, I don't feel comfortable leaving you, surrounded by however many of his goons he has.
What was his car service? Do we know that?
What is what?
How was his car service? How was he getting to and from the restaurant?
I assume some kind of valet or something.
Because Ellie can easily scoop in there and hijack being a driver in his car, disguise a little bit and get in there, with somebody else scooping in on the passenger seat.
I guess like
Try
the restaurant.
And then we could just drive him wherever we want.
Right. It's easy if one of you guys can easily pop into the passenger seat. Or get in the car with him, too.
I'm down with that, but if we do that, we're going to be on a limited time frame because they will come looking for him.
Yeah.
Well, you're taking him home. You got that time frame. Ellie just takes him in his route. We're not kidnapping the man.
Okay.
Just kind of borrowing some time with the man. And then you can just keep on going.
I'll happily hop in the passenger seat.
Okay, so you want I'll pick him up, but you guys will all be in the car type thing?
No, you're going to have to go in undisguised as one of his drivers. He's going to have a service. There's somebody already doing it. We're just going to have to hijack that service, or whatever that car is. And one of you's going to have to jump in. Not all of us. If we all just go in there, it's going to look like crazy people.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we just got to figure out who's going to do the getting in. And who else have a driving skill? None of us? I don't know. Follow behind or...
I have a total of 10 in drive-land vehicle.
I can't drive.
I got a big old peg zero.
None of you can drive. What would you do without me? If,
But my reflex is the 7, so I can try.
if something were to happen.
Slowly.
I'll jump in and just press buttons and just go. See where it takes me. 'Cause that's a plan. So we could figure out somewhere because we can't go into the restaurant.
So maybe Looper or Ace, one of you. Looper, if we want to do the bribery, the blackmail, I should say. That maybe Looper go with me, or
I think if you and Looper go, I can stay on security detail and watch your backs. And probably Sin and Phoenix can do the same.
Yep.
I appreciate
I'll send a signal if things are getting bad on my agent. Something. I'll think of some code word or something. Like, oh, I have to get to my next ride. If I say something like that, you know that something bad is happening, and we need backup immediately.
Wait, what's the Repeat that
I have-
phrase again.
I have to get to my next ride. Something like that. Basically, or I have to get to my next job or something.
Oh,
like
you can
that.
just say I'm running out of gas.
Yes.
Because you're working here for the service
Yes.
company for him right at this moment. So you can
Yes.
be like, "Oh, sir, I'm sorry, I forgot to get gas."
I'm running low on gas. That's a good one.
Yep.
So if I say that in my agent, send that message, then you guys will know.
Now we just gotta figure out who's gonna try to drive a car.
I think Ace said he could do it.
Boy.
Right?
Say that again,
All right.
Cynthia.
Oh, I said I think Ace said he could do it. He could
Oh,
drive.
yeah. Yeah.
I can potentially drive because
yeah.
you know I got a base 10, so I'm not completely inept, but at the same time, I can't pull the shit that Ellie pulled earlier today.
Yeah, sure.
Which, by the way, we should probably look to not take my car. I have to contact my Nomad group and see if I can get another vehicle, because if this other guy is going to keep trailing us, anytime we go out in that car, we risk being trailed.
caught.
So
Yeah.
I'm going to have to look into getting another vehicle soon.
Well, first we can figure out what his car service is he's using to get to the
Yeah.
restaurant and what time he's getting picked up. We need to do the pickup.
We can.
So when he's leaving the restaurant.
We do have a netrunner in our employment.
What?
We
True.
do have a netrunner.
Ellie's sister.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
She might be able to pull the schedule.
I can give her a call, Emma, and see if she would know any way to get some info on this car service. I feel like I'm kind of familiar with a lot of the different car services around Night City. It's just so I would give her okay, look, I know some of the more fancy ones and the ones that maybe people at NCPD would use, and see if she can use that information to do a little
And
research.
definitely, yeah. So those parameters between something NCPD and fancy, because depending on how much he's willing to spend tonight, that will kind of depend on what he's using. And also, we know his dinner reservations at 6, so let's look for car pickup reservations anywhere between 5:30 to 4:30, because we have to assume there could be stops in between as well.
Yep.
Yeah, Emma, she answers. You explain all that, and she says, "Yeah, I can check systems, for rides within that time. Honestly, in Night City, I'm sure there's thousands. I also would need to be within 6 meters of whatever system I'm checking. So we would have to pinpoint which service you think he's using, and then which division of that service, what part of town, and then I would have to get in that system and search for it. So it's not as easy as back in the day where I can remotely access the internet. That shit doesn't exist anymore. So Ellie, I don't know if I could be much help here unless you have specifics.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Ellie pretends to know anything about the net, and she's just yeah, you could just do this, right? And it's no, actually, I can't just do this. It's your tech illiterate friends who has to do stuff.
Well, it seems like we're just gonna have to go there and hijack the car. You're just gonna slide in and go,
More crime.
"The driver now." Yep.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to knock out the driver. And you're gonna have to swoop in and drive.
Yeah.
Chloroform.
Well, this could get messy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So first we gotta get a different car to get there to that restaurant. Still the same
Oh, wait.
plan.
Yeah. We need to find the surface first, because if that blows, then
Yeah.
So who's that netrunner you got?
Emma.
Emma.
Yes. See.
So
Do we know
have
where he
Emma.
lives? Because that could help narrow it down too.
Do what?
What was that?
Do we know where he lives?
No.
I don't think so.
I don't
No,
think
when you
Oh,
do
the
the search
chief of
before-
police?
Yeah, chief of police doesn't have public listing of where he lives.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just broadcast that to all the criminals.
I think our best bet then to intercept the car would be to wait at the restaurant and observe from a distance. And when we
Kind of
start,
like how we did with.
yeah, when we start seeing him and get ready to get going, when he grabs his check, then we'll start moving positions and
Kidnap the driver. That's what I was saying. Just gonna have to go there.
Yeah, I think that's our best bet.
I guess we should probably just take like a ride share or something up there. Can't really take a car.
Yeah.
Oh.
You know, Porto's immediately going to show up. He's summoned.
That fucking guy's everywhere.
I know, though. He's weird. He's a very weird guy.
I didn't even know where we were gonna be.
No, just felt like following us. Felt like he's talking.
Is there anything kind of on Emma's? No, there's nothing on your car. We don't have any tracking on us.
You know, if there was tracking on the car, you can assume he would have been to where you live.
Yeah.
You know, yeah.
Oh, that's true. What time
Yeah,
is
I'd
it?
say that we can get a ride share there because Ellie's gonna need to hop in the driver's seat of whatever car we're taking anyway.
Yep.
Okay, you can do that.
All right.
What do we do about the second vehicle then? So we can trail behind in case something goes wrong.
Steal the ride share.
That's funny.
We borrow this. We don't steal. We borrow.
Looper's still
Bring it
drunk.
right back.
We'll just put him in the trunk. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Mm-hmm.
Let
Looper,
them out after we're done and be like, sorry, man, we just had to borrow it for a couple hours. We're good.
Exactly.
Yes.
Looper and Cynthia are both still drunk. So
I
put
have
them in
too
the
many
trunk.
The secret ingredient is crime. For everyone. That's like what? How do we solve our problems? It's just
crimes.
More crimes. Rub some crimes on it.
I'm gonna do a crime.
Can we please avoid committing more crimes?
But yeah, you can absolutely you can get the ride share. You know, you can do it through the same typical service that Ellie would work for, or whatever. Leaving Ellie's car hidden in the home base, and yeah, just deduct only 20 eddies for this ride. It's super close. It's not far, like going across Night City. I believe I said in the previous session. Again, we're two months. Off, a month off schedule, so I'm trying to remember certain things. But I believe that the Sushi Samurai or Samurai Sushi is in Old Japantown, not far from where you guys live. So not expensive at all. But yeah, you get the ride share. I'm gonna pull up the restaurant. Let me get it here. Put the players there.
Well, if I'm familiar with old Japantown, wouldn't I know all the private little services over there for car services in that area?
I mean, there's kind of
Not
no
really.
there's no specifics, even in our current time and age, there's rarely like specifics
Well,
to
Pacific,
parts
yeah.
of town. You can get Uber and Lyft anywhere, you can call a taxi anywhere, private limos anywhere. There lots of them are chains and things like that, so it's hard to narrow it down, like Emma said. But if you look at Roll20, I know that I fog of Ward the inside of the restaurant, but you should be able to see the outside, the neon signs, kind of the street wrapping around the alley that goes down the side of the building, and to the right of the building is a park. Now this is a public park, but it's kept up nice, and it's kind of fenced in. And does anybody have like local knowledge, or did they make their local area Old Japantown or whatever?
That was me.
Okay. Anybody that did, give me your local knowledge or whatever. Local.
It's not a
expert.
lot, but
Well, that's great though. That was awesome. Yeah, no one else even needs to roll it. Phoenix, you're aware. Yeah, this restaurant has been here for a while, but it's been renovated. A new family picked it up years ago, and kind of renovated. They like to kind of somewhat keep it nice, considering it's in the combat zone, but it's in kind of the nicer part of the combat zone, I guess, with actual like restaurants and shops and things like that. Next to it is a public garden that was completely like renovated, all nice new real trees and plants and things. It's completely walled in with a public entrance with a guard out front that's kind of public service, maybe paid by the restaurant, you're not sure. But he kind of doesn't let, homeless people or booster gangs go in there and things like that. You kind of have to look like you at least have a job or you're dressed decent to kind of enter the public park. That. It's also attached to the restaurant. There's an entrance from the restaurant into the park, and the restaurant always brags, in their advertisements and things, like come in for nice dining actually in the combat zone, and, after your meal, take a stroll through the park, enjoy the sights, and, it's kind of part of the restaurant too. But that's what you know about it.
I let everybody know all that.
No, you have to repeat all of that. Verbatim. What he said.
What he said. But I definitely point out that there is something we can do. We could walk around the park too. But I start pulling up my pigtails and start pushing them all into something. It's like, start braiding them and tucking them into little buns. It's like, oh no, it's gonna be one of those nights.
Well, if you want to,
everybody give me a perception. I can fill you in on the area a little bit, depending, obviously, on rolls and things.
I don't know the thing.
Cynthia.
I want to use a +2 on mine because mine has been horrible.
Okay, that's great.
Yay!
Yeah, Ace too. Everybody but Cynthia. Cynthia, I don't know what Cynthia's
she's
looking
buzzed.
at. Yeah, she's buzzed. She's looking down or something. I don't know. But yeah,
Up to a wall.
Yeah.
that was pretty bad too.
But you can see that there's an alleyway that goes alongside of the restaurant, filled with garbage and things. But there's no homeless people or campouts or things like that in this alleyway compared to most alleyways in the combat zone. The restaurant tries to keep it clear, it seems like. There's no, people hanging out front and things. Like, it's fairly nice around the restaurant. Across the street and across the alley, you can see there's a motel and a laundromat next to that. People are coming and going. Nothing else extraordinary stands out. Luckily, no Porto in sight. Ellie totally lost him.
Good.
Previously. So.
Well, I am going to take a look at that laundromat with a bit of smugness that I don't have to be there with the rest of the pedestrians.
This is a very laundry-centric session today, isn't it?
Yeah.
From the beginning, middle, and...
Episode name, Laundry Day.
Lots of laundry references. Yeah,
but
I've never seen an Edge
yeah.
Runner team make it a plan to buy a stackable washer and dryer and make it happen, and like it's like the plan. But sorry, okay, Looper.
Yeah, if we want to take a walk through the park,
Yeah.
should somebody take point and go inside and go look around?
Well, we need to figure out where the valet is, where the pickup is. So we got to kind of walk around.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe I'll head toward like the valet area just to get a scope out of.
Can we look and see if there's any cameras anywhere?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a look in the back alley and see if there's like a door or anything, like a back access where workers come in and out of.
Where the VIP will be coming in and out of too?
Oh, maybe. Never know.
Yeah, from previous perception and checking out the hotel, the ones that got those high rolls, Ellie and Phoenix Ace, there's the main front entrance. Down the alley, you can see there's some type of other entrance to the building back there somewhere. Other than that, there doesn't seem to be a VIP sort of entrance or anything like that. Next to the front door, there is a little booth, a valet booth. Looks like a restaurant employee posted up out there.
There's no cameras or anything that's going to get Ellie's face. She walks up over there.
No, you don't see any cameras outside. And security cameras are a DV-17 to find hidden, just so you know I'm not GMing that to be mysterious. You absolutely have great perception, no cameras out front of the restaurant. You know what I mean? I don't want to be misleading.
Right.
Or do I?
I have an idea, but I'm not sure. It's a good one. So I'm gonna walk up to the valet guy and like flash my credentials. Actually, I don't know if it's gonna work. You know what? I'm gonna try it. Hi, I walk up to him and I show like my Night City credentials. I'm supposed to be doing a pickup in the next like hour or so, or I'm actually supposed to pick somebody up and bring them here. I was wondering if you knew, and I would say, what's his name?
Chief
What
Repin?
is his name? Yeah, Chief Repin. If you knew anything about his time of arrival, or if he has any arrangements for this evening.
Give me a conversation.
Conversation. Social conversation. I'm gonna add a +2 to this. Oh no! Shoot! That was a fail.
Yeah. Night City Uber just picks up over there. If I try to keep this area clear of Valley, I have no idea about scheduling or whatever. Sorry.
Okay, thanks for the help.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll just continue. I'll head back to the group.
I think we should just go inside.
Where does all the valet guys hang out with all the cars? Do we see them?
No.
The parking lot?
Yeah, they're next to the alleyway on the other side. There's a small parking lot. I think it's safe to assume that the restaurant uses it. And yeah, you had great perception, especially Ace. Like, you see restaurant parking signs along one side of the parking lot that's next on the other side of the alley.
Yeah, the parking lot's over there, and worst case scenario, we'll see which car the chief comes out of.
Yeah.
And we can just, we're not gonna have a long time, but we can try to hijack it.
Okay.
That's what I was thinking. We just go wander over there and listen to them chatter and see which one's the driver.
Mm-hmm.
Just swoop on in. But we can't all just be hanging out in the alley looking like total fucking dodos. But we all can't all go in either. So who wants to go in and eat, and who's gonna hang out and just wander around the lovely garden? Smell the fresh air.
Yeah, I guess I'll stick around too, since I'm gonna drive. So.
Walk in the park.
Yep.
Walk in the park.
All of us are going to the park?
I
think I'm the one who goes to eat inside then.
Lucky you.
He doesn't know what I look like, does he, the chief?
I don't think so, unless you saw your face on the
video or
footage.
I don't think we should take a chance, though.
Yeah, I think that you were standing outside the alley. They might have seen you, like, your shoulder file.
Yeah, he'll probably recognize me, but he'll recognize me from, work back then, if he does.
Yeah, so whoever's the last person he recognizes can go in with Ace and sit at the bar, or if they have a little sushi bar.
Ooh, I can do that.
Cynthia, you go in, Mrs. Zach.
Definitely, I'm feeling some sushi, so yeah, I could definitely go and do that.
Okay, so who's going where? Fill me in. What's the plan?
I'm going inside, going to set the bar or sushi bar, whichever's there.
So are you still going in with her?
Here, I'm going to pull everybody's tokens out.
Um,
Let's see, objects and tokens. See them there out front of the place. We'll say you guys are, across the street down near the laundry mat or something. Is everybody out there? All right, cool.
Oh yeah, there I am.
Yeah, fill me in. Where's everybody going?
So, well, since Ace didn't really get, identified in the footage as belonging to the group of people that fled the scene after the murder, like even if he recognizes me inside, it's just pure happenstance.
Yep.
Yeah, I think I know it was a while ago. We can meta this just a moment. In the brain dance, I think the only people that were clear as day spotted in it were Ellie driving and who was in the back, Looper. Looper and Ellie were clear as day in the brain dance, and you could kind of see a little side profile of Phoenix, I think, in shotgun, but it was hard to. You'd have to know her to make it out.
Yeah, but I think that. But wasn't the sheriff gave her a picture? The deputy gave her a picture, and it was my whole face from the front view of the car.
No, I thought everything was from the brain dance.
When we were sitting at the diner, when she met him up at the diner, he gave her some information, and that's when he came out a little bit more. When he was like, "Oh, how was somebody seeing us from the point of view of the front of the car?"
I don't remember a point of view front of the car. You might be remembering that wrong. I thought everything that he showed was images from that brain dance.
Okay. So
unless I'm wrong about that, like I said, it's been over a month. I apologize.
Yeah.
No, but from what I remember,
yeah,
from what I seem to recall, it was from across the street that we had the.
Yeah, because the alley was being blocked by the car, which is how they caught the picture of Ellie and the side profile of Phoenix and Looper.
Yeah, we did all that, and I thought we went to the diner after that, and he gave her more information.
I faintly
and that's
remember
why I was
there
saying
being
that.
Freaking footage or something like that from like a traffic camera or something like that.
Yeah.
In any case.
Either way, my face is a little more noticeable.
True.
Yeah.
Well, you guys are going to eat sushi.
I'll go. Yeah, I'm gonna go eat sushi.
Yeah.
Y'all gave me eddies today, so might as well burn them.
That's true. So yeah, let's see if this reveal will work. Hey, it's working. Sometimes Roll20 has a hard time, but yeah, if you want, drag your tokens into the sushi bar, at least near the front door, the front entrance, inside, in between those two plants. For now, whoever's going in the restaurant. Yeah, right there. And then whoever is going over to check out the park, like you mentioned, go ahead and put your tokens over there.
Ooh, it's
Pretty.
Yeah, shout out to Lion Banner Games, official sponsor of Cyberpunk Uncensored. Hooks me up with all the maps, also all the animated maps that I've been using recently. I'm trying to incorporate the animated maps in more and more. Check out Lion Banner Games. He's also providing some maps and things for me and Mr. Stid's campaigns that we've been writing up and doing. But yeah, there you go. Everybody give me perception as you enter these locations.
Uh-oh.
Man.
I cannot fail on perception tonight.
Yeah, you're doing great.
It's even for the both of us, bud.
Okay, cool.
On the side, leaves down in the face.
Yeah, you can see when you go in there, it looks like it's, lunch crowd is dying down, dinner crowd is just starting to pick up. As you come in, another person comes in behind you to sit down, meeting a party. Most of the tables are full, we'll say like almost half, just over half of them. There's also, there's wall decorations, a tank over there with some seafood, some music playing. You can see a back entrance that goes to the kitchen back there on the other end of the wall, and then the side exit that says it goes to the garden that you can see over here. Other than that, looks like a normal restaurant. And Ace, you do see Ace you see there is a security camera in there, hidden off in the back corner, just filming the entire restaurant. And then let me see, Looper, Phoenix, and Ellie. Ellie did great there. Looper did decent. But yeah, you're not noticing much out in the garden. Ellie, you notice there are no security cams in the garden. There was just a security guy at the front who kind of looked you all up and down. You can tell that, he just let you in. He didn't see any gang colors or rags and shit like that. You look normal. Nothing hidden out here. Empty garden. Not even people walking around right now.
It's good. This garden looks pretty clean. Not a lot of people. No cameras. That's good.
So we go ahead.
I was gonna say, yeah, should we head over toward the ballet area? Just
Be ready.
Yeah, hang out.
I mean, yeah, let's do that.
Where's the valet from the park?
Out front of the restaurant. This is where we'll say, next to the door, there's a valet booth.
Okay, gotcha.
To the side of the menu out front and things. And then over on the other side of the alley to the left of the map is where there's that strip parking lot where they double park their valet. You can see signs for the restaurant. But yeah, valet is out front.
Okay, as long as we can see it from the park, we're going to, kind of hang out and just watch until he gets there.
Right.
Yeah, you can see over the wall, and you can see, over to valet in the front. Back over inside the restaurant to Ace and Cynthia. A hostess comes up to you and just greets you. A table for two?
I look to Cynthia very quickly.
And she answers back, do you have any in the sushi bar? Or any bar seats open?
No. We've actually renovated since then. No more sushi bar. All table seating.
Okay.
We've got a couple tables open.
All right. Yeah, table for two then.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. She sits you down, hands you some menus, and it's extensive seafood, sushi, everything you would expect. Decent pricing too. A place like this in another district, prices would be probably 3-4 times the amount for what's on the menu. Obviously, they're in the combat zone, trying to be, high-class restaurant, and but still reasonable pricing.
What you call reasonable pricing?
Outside of Ace's budget.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
If it's not in the single digits,
Right.
I mean...
Yeah. But yeah, you sit there, get some food. Some more people come in and sit. Normal restaurant activity. If you want, pull your tokens. Go ahead, pick a table. I'll let you pick. For fun.
Sure.
You guys can sit there.
I'm liking this one over here. Looks cozy. I think that's the table.
Is that?
Oh, there's chairs there.
Yeah, it's either a very small table or
Yeah, it is.
like
It's
a bunch
little.
of extra chairs.
Yeah, it's kind of like a lounge.
Oh, yeah, okay, I see. Yeah.
Little waiting.
Yeah. Oh, okay, I see now.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah.
We get a good viewpoint of the rest of the restaurant from here.
The most casual seat in the house. So you go sit there and post up, get ready to order some food. She tells you a waitress will be with you in a moment. Back over to the team in the park. You guys are posted up there. Some time passes. It's getting up to the time of that Benny was telling Looper Chief Repin's dinner date was scheduled for, when he kind of got a glimpse of his scheduling. You guys are looking out. So you three give me a perception for this moment.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
And don't forget, you all do have some +2s, but you don't need it. Wow.
Wow.
Phoenix and Looper are watching through the wall with X-ray fucking vision with that perception. And you see a car pull up to valet. It's about 6 p.m. And Chief Repin, who you recognize, you've seen in some articles and such, gets out of the driver's seat. He drove up there. He's in a 4-door, but he gets out. It's a nice car. nice sedan or whatever. But he gets out, and then he walks over, opens up the passenger side, and you see a woman get out. You've never seen images of his wife and things, but you can assume this is supposed to be his date night with his wife, his dinner date. But he lets her out, and then from the back steps out a guy wearing black. Looks like potential security, and not to again meta too much, but because of this being a monthly and we did miss a month, I know we're lacking some memory things, so I do want to bring up when Looper talked to Benny. The reason Benny was like, hey, here's your chance to actually maybe try to interrogate Chief Repin or get with him in person, because he has a dinner date and it says low security detail or whatever. He only has like one security guy name listed on that activity, whereas normally when he on all his other scheduling, it's like he always has multiple security with him, but this is his dinner night with his wife, so a little more low-key. But you see the guy get out, walking with him. He looks like security would, and as they go up to the front of the restaurant, Repin opens the door, his wife steps in. Ace, Cynthia, I know you've been looking out for this, so no perception needed. You absolutely see him walk in. You recognize him from the articles. Ace from working there and articles. His wife walks in. He steps in, and then Chief, as he steps in, he turns to the security guy and he just kind of nods and goes like that. And security just kind of like nods and then posts up outside. You see him kind of lean up against the restaurant out front and lights up a cigarette, just kind of standing out front. And Chief Repin walks in. Hostess comes up, talks to him for a moment. You do have audio suite. Won't make you do a perception roll. It's typical, oh, party for two. Oh, we have a reservation. I'm Repin. She kind of looks in the digital pad. Oh, yeah, I have you right here. Walks over and sits him down at a table. And they sit him and his wife right over here.
Yeah.
You see me
Okay.
triggering it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
The top rightmost table.
Exactly.
Here, I was feeling like this was going to happen.
Yeah.
I'm trying to grab the tokens that I had for Chief Repin, but they are buried with all the other streams I do. I'm digging through tokens, so feel free to carry on. I am listening.
I put a little circle for where he is.
Cool.
Like if that
Perfect.
helps.
Yeah, no, definitely. Thank you. There's security out front. I found that token. Once I do find him and his wife, I'll put him there. But for now, let's rely on the circle. Let's not kill time for a token. So yeah, they're sitting there. They get their menu. You see them kind of perusing the menu, laughing, talking to each other and such. And yeah, the waitress comes back to your table. Do you know what you want to order? Can I take your order?
Yes. Can we get a sashimi plate?
Sure. Yeah.
Ace is out of his element in here. So he's just going to point at something that's under $10 in the menu and go like, I'll go for this. He has no idea.
Sir, that's a side of wasabi? You just want a plate of wasabi? Maybe we have these meal... if you're possibly on a budget, that's perfectly fine. We have these...
No. You know what? I know what I want, miss.
Okay.
Oh.
No
That's
problem.
and I.
No problem.
Okay.
What would you like to drink? Both of you?
I'll just have a water, thank you.
Yeah, Jeff. Give beer.
Yeah. You can see right here, she flips the menu and you can see there's like, Smash and some cheap local options, and then there's some like Japanese imports.
Yeah, he's gonna point to like the cheapest Japanese import.
Okay. Oh, very well, sir. Great. She kind of grabs the menus, folds it up. Your food will be out in just a moment. Steps back in. Through that time, you see another waitress taking the order of Chief Repin, some other tables, normal restaurant activities happening. Over to the garden. What are you three doing? You saw him pull up, valet, got the keys from him, took his car, parked it over in the valet area. You see the security guy kind of just post up against the wall, just smoking a cigarette, starts fucking around on his agent.
So, him driving here, that I think gives us two options here. We could preemptively break into the car and I could hide out in there in the trunk and wait till they get going, and I could come out while they're driving. That's one thing, but then that would leave me alone with them. Or I go in there into the bathroom and hope I get lucky and he needs to pee.
That's not a bad idea. Wait for him in the bathroom and then...
I wish we had laxatives.
Yeah, right?
Like drop in a drink or something.
And then take care of him there, I guess.
All right.
I love the laxative reference so much. Not to bring back a possible drink moment that's going on in my current Sirenscape stream. If anybody has seen that, I want to get away from the poop jokes, but I like that plan. The bathroom thing, I think that's funny. It's kind of clever. I'm going to say Cynthia or Ace. Either one of you happens to have some laxative. I would imagine Ace, with his poor eating habits and things, maybe he has, fiber pills and maybe some laxative. He has for any occasion. I don't know.
Yeah,
like a little.
It's an option if you want to try it. It's going to require some serious rolls to be that kind of sneaky, but I don't want to take that option from you. At least that's an option, right?
Yeah, because I figure we're all having this conversation with our cons on, and they're hearing it, right?
Yeah.
We're all discussing it. You guys are hearing us.
Yeah, we'll say that. Everyone.
Yeah, I still have half a roll of poop plus, so.
Give it to me. You can probably drop it in or something.
Wrong personal. Oh, okay. I see what you mean.
I take a look around to see where the bar is, where drinks are going to be made, or where waitresses and waiters are coming out of.
Yeah, there's a kitchen door where they're going in and out. There's really no feed through spot or anything like that. Just an entrance back to the kitchen.
How should we do this?
Maybe you can go over, talk to him, be like, "Hey, no hard feelings." Then...
Yeah, I mean, I could. Yeah, if I drive his attention to us. Oh, here's an idea, Cynthia. We walk over that way.
Okay.
I, catch up with the chief, introduce you as my wife.
Okay.
And while they're looking, I mean, we both have, we'll both take one of the little thumb thing, preservative. Yeah. So whoever has, the best opportunity while they're either looking at me, you can try it. While they're looking at you, I can try it. To maximize our chances, and just drop it in their glass, I guess.
You know what? Yeah, let's do it. I mean, the reputation of this restaurant's gonna be shot, and I'm gonna feel terrible for that, but it's worth a shot. Let's do it.
It's raw fish in the combat zone. They probably should have been closed down a while back.
Nice in here. I'm really liking the garden area too. That's pretty.
Oh, the garden's lovely. Smells nice.
Is there are there windows that I could, maybe there's a bathroom window I can climb into, or might have to go into the...
Yeah, what's funny is, when you guys are coming up with this plan, I was realizing in this map, I don't see bathrooms, which is weird for a restaurant. But we're gonna make some bathrooms. Here's what we're gonna do. Over here are bathrooms, okay? There's a door right next to the kitchen door over there. That is, a universal he, she, they, all the pronouns bathroom, just one single bathroom, because there's not a lot of room on this map for it. And then we'll push the employee entrance from the alley back here, but there's definitely a window to the bathroom in the alley to vent it out, if that's what you were looking for.
All right. But I'm gonna start mosey on back to the back down that alley.
We're gonna keep an eye on that that gentleman over there before us ladies have to go talk to him.
Yeah.
Just go keep an eye on him.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to climb in on the window.
Don't fall in the toilet.
God.
Yeah, it's open. You just do a basic athletics. You want to climb in there now?
Let me hold off. Maybe wait.
Yeah,
until
make sure the task is done.
Yeah, it's super easy. It's just it's an open window. You can climb through that with just a DV of 9 athletics check. Just so you know, whenever you want to, you let me know. But back inside, and the security guard out front, Phoenix, since you and Ellie are kind of watching him. Again, he's just smoking a cigarette, finishes it, puts it out, fucking around on his agent. Every once in a while, he looks up, kind of like looks around, just goes back to what he's doing. Looks pretty fucking bored as far as security, but he's doing his job, I guess. And then inside, Cynthia and Ace, after a little moment, you see the waitress come out and bring you guys your food. Ace has a nice plate of wasabi, a bunch of wasabi balls on there, and Cynthia has her plate. You have your drinks. And then the other waitress comes out just a moment after that, and you see her setting down some appetizers and things at Chief Repin's table, and a couple drinks, and they're kind of munching on some things and having some drinks.
I would take a cold bite to my sashimi first because I want that.
Hell yeah, it's good.
Delicious.
The food is good. Like I said, the environment is nice, especially for being in a combat zone. The wasabi, top notch, spicy as fuck. Ace is on fire.
Doing great.
I actually am gonna climb on in. Actually,
okay.
I just have to not fail. Don't crit fail, please. Don't crit fail. Okay. Oh wait, that was
perception. Oh, there it is.
Okay.
Oh yeah, easily. Like I said, super easy. You climb into the bathroom. Don't even need to describe it. You've seen a bathroom before.
I'm going to remove the toilet paper from all the stalls but one, and I'm going to go into that, and I'm going to hang out in that stall.
Oh my gosh, this is so evil.
Okay, nice. Yeah, we'll say there's 3 stalls, 2 urinals. It's just unisex. Unisex has everything for everyone, but you do that. You remove toilet paper from 2 of them, and then you're posted up in the 3rd, closed up. How are you in there?
That's gonna have a cost in humanity, right?
Right? That's yeah.
That's cruel. You didn't need to. Someone else needs it. What are they gonna do?
He's gonna need it.
Yeah, any other patron.
He's gonna get me what I want.
Any other person who wants to use the restroom at this time is also gonna be SOL.
But yeah, you
I'm just gonna sit in there like just I'm patron, you doing my business.
Sure. What's everybody else doing? What's the plan?
So the plan was for Sin and I to wait until the chief has his drink, and then when they're both they've started maybe eating, we'll get up, walk over to their table, chat for a few moments, and whoever has the opportunity will put the pill or whatever in, dissolve it in the chief's drink.
Okay. Yeah, both of you have that. You can head over there. They have their drinks. They have food. They're eating, having drinks. Both of you can walk over and chat with them or whatever. So whoever's going to approach first and engage in conversation, give me a conversation roll. And then role play it out. Let me know what you're going to say when you walk up and what's up.
Ace is going to make sure to take a few steps back and let Sin. Oh no, shit! You can't really introduce yourself first.
Yeah.
Ah, crap.
You're the one who knows him. I don't.
Ah, damn it! All right, I'm gonna.
Hi, bud.
So Ace would just approach.
That's if you've ever met, so.
Mm-hmm.
I'll act this out.
I think I would approach them from this angle, so that I don't come directly from behind them. And just as I walk up, I'll sort of squint, move my head around as if I'm trying to recognize him, and then flash in my eyes, smile on my face, as smiley as Ace can make it, and approach the table and just say, "Hey, Chief, it's been ages. How are you?"
And give me the conversation.
Okay, I'm gonna spend all my luck on it. That's 2 points.
You have a +2 from chat too. You could use. You got a couple of them there.
All right. So if I use a +2 from chat, if y'all would allow me,
Sure.
that would bump me up to 16.
Nice. Yeah, you go up, say that. Chief Repin's sitting there and he just kind of like turns and looks at you. Looks a little surprised at first that someone's saying hi to him or recognizes him or talking to him, and he just turns and, Ace? You used to work on PD, right?
Actually, I retired, Chief. Retired a couple months ago. That's thanks to my beautiful wife here, and I just motioned to Cynthia.
Yeah,
She'd like, hello, hi, I'm Cynthia. It's nice to meet you.
nice to meet you too. Having a dinner date with my wife. This was my wife, Kate. She just kind of nods and goes back to eating. Doesn't say anything. So, you retired. That's great. Thanks for serving the force. I appreciate that.
Hey, look, it was the least I could, and I'm gonna try to keep his attention focused on me. If his wife is eating, then probably Sin as the best chance to slip in the thing, the laxative. Yeah,
Definitely.
Chief. It's the least I could do. I mean, after all, you gotta try to keep the streets of Night City clean. Someone had to do it. But no, look, I don't want to take up too much of your time. I was just wondering, would the Force, like, don't tell my wife that, but would the Force be willing to rehire a retiree? Maybe as a consultant.
Look,
Ace,
Ace, I recognize you from PD, and that's great that you retired. You put in your time. I appreciate it. Like I said, just enjoy the family time. We're not really hiring back. We're kind of full of on the force here, so you might be better off somewhere. But I would like to get back to dinner with my wife and kind of have my night. But Cynthia, give me. What do you want to do? I'll allow you a couple options here because of what you're doing. It's kind of stealthy, so you can absolutely do stealth. I'll even allow pickpocket because it's kind of a reverse pickpocket sort of situation in a way. It's his item that you're kind of putting something in. Nah, not a reveal conceal because that's not in the action. That's hiding something on the aftermath. So yeah, I guess a stealth. Unless you want to suggest something else. To me, stealth would work, and I would take pickpocket if you want to use that instead. But it's up to you.
I think stealth would be my best bet. Yeah.
Makes the most sense. I like that.
Yeah, because I'm thinking
there's a couple more +2s. I don't know if those are new, but I didn't notice them until now. Just let me know. Yeah, can't use them after today's session, so get them in while you can.
Doing it.
Yeah,
all right.
go for
it. Stealth roll. Ooh. Okay. 21.
Woo.
Whew.
Yeah, wifey is not paying attention. Oh, looks like we might have froze again. Apologize. Let me bring back the cams. For some reason that happens once in a while, and I just have to reflash them. Is Simon frozen? There we go. No, you're good now. All right, cool. Yeah, you slide it in. Wife isn't noticing. She just goes back to her food. Even when he mentions, "Can I get back to dinner?" she doesn't even look up. She just seems kind of focused on her own shit. He's talking to Ace. Yeah, you're better off getting a job somewhere else. But if I get back to dinner with my wife and Ace, you notice Cynthia slipped that shit in his drink. He didn't notice.
Mm-hmm. So I just apologize. Sorry. You're right. What am I saying? I should do something that's less dangerous in my life. Have a good evening, you and your wife. Have a good meal.
Appreciate
Was
it.
good seeing you again, Chief.
You too. Again, thanks for your service. We really appreciate that.
It's my pleasure meeting you guys. Have a great night.
You too. He turns back to eat, and you go back to your table. And I mean, even before you sit down, you see him pick up and drink some of his drink and eat and everything. Didn't notice it. He's consuming it. What's everybody else doing?
Oh, sorry, I was muted. Am I still under the effects of my original smash? I don't think so.
No, I think by now it would wear off. Yeah. It's been enough
Then I'm
time.
gonna down that last one I have.
Okay. Yeah, go for it. You do that. You're already addicted, but now you have all those awesome +2s. You can do some dancing, whatever you want.
Looper just in the bathroom dancing to himself, just having a jam session.
Yeah, and then and as far as Phoenix and Ellie, at this moment you see the security guard, look up and look around once again, and this time he walks over to the front door, and opens it and just kind of like looks in, looks around, closes it, and goes back and stands leaning against the wall.
Okay.
As long as he doesn't go inside, we just got to make sure he stays outside until they're done doing whatever they need to do inside. So, does anyone one of us smoke cigarettes? Because you said he was smoking.
Looper does.
But he's in the bathroom.
Yeah.
I guess we could
Toss my cigarettes
pretend.
with
Do I look natural?
Is it cold enough that like you could do it like when you were like a little kid? Steam again. That's an acting check.
Absolutely.
Hell yeah, perfect. Yeah, you can do that if that's what you want to do.
Yeah, we'll find out. Like right now, he's still kind of. I'm gonna pay attention to him. As soon as we start seeing him going towards the door again, we'll try to get his attention. As long as they let us know that they're still sitting eating, he's not moving. I don't want to have a conversation with him and keep him busy if we don't have to.
Sure.
Right.
Because I don't want him to know who we are.
We'll just keep
That's
an
his-
eye on him. A continued
just
eye on him.
Okay.
Keep poking at him. We'll
Yeah.
flirt with the security guard that's hanging out here watching us. Like, why is these two girls just hanging out?
Yeah, he doesn't notice that the security guard at the front of the garden is kind of on the outside wall, towards the entrance of the garden, just watching for people that he allows to enter. Make sure they don't look fucked up. But yeah, you watch that. What's that?
Is he just playing with his agent? He's not talking to anybody. He's just playing with it.
Yeah, it looks like he's just messing around on his agent again, leaning up against the wall.
Okay.
The pattern,
we're still-
the pattern that you're kind of seeing here, while watching him is, he smokes a cigarette, fucks around his agent. Every once in a while, he looks around, maybe a little perception, back to fucking around. Every other time he looks up to look around, it seems like he goes over and looks inside, checking on Chief Repin, but it's like every few times or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we just wait on Ace and them to give us a heads up if he moves towards the door,
Yeah.
and then we'll distract the
Speaking
security guard.
of which, Ace and Cynthia, you see Chief Repin, kind of talking to his wife and like grabbing his stomach and stuff, and puts his drink, and he gets up and he's like, you see him making his way to the bathroom. Oop, muted.
The bird has left the nest.
Ace is up. Or no, Looper's up.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah, and Chief
Yep,
Repin, yeah, you're posted up in the stall, and yeah, you see the bathroom door open and close. You're in the stall. How are you hiding? How are you in the stall? You didn't explain that.
I'm just sitting there as if like I'm just another person on the toilet, just
Okay.
in my stall.
Okay, cool. Yeah, he comes in. You hear some commotion of somebody coming in, and then you hear kind of messing around in one stall. And, what the fuck? And going to the other stall and messing around. Oh my god, you gotta be fucking kidding me! Oh, gee. Hey, you hear like a knock on the side wall of the stall. Got a courtesy roll over there. Kind of out of some TP. Got a bit of an emergency.
Oh man, I got a full squares here, man. I think I have a square to spare.
You see a hand reach under.
I hand him just like a very meager amount of toilet paper.
Yeah, I'm gonna need a hell of a lot more than that. I got problems, buddy.
I mean, I don't know. Your hands are already pretty dirty enough. I don't think literal shit's gonna make a difference.
What?
And I'm just gonna come out of my stall and be like, Chief Repin, good to finally meet you. Got something maybe you might be interested in. You might want to take a seat for this. I mean, I'm sure you're gonna need to. Just wanna maybe you should actually just listen, see this, and then I play the footage of Garcia ratting him out.
Yeah.
I don't show him getting his head blown off.
Yeah, when you say first off, give me a conversation. Don't forget your +2 because of the alcohol.
15.
Yeah, you can see on his face when you say that and you step out and kind of say his name and say all those things. He looks kind of shocked at first, and you see him grabbing his stomach. Seriously, what the fuck? Who are you? What is this? And he kind of sits back, and then he pulls out his agent, and you see him going to dial on his agent.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to knock that right out of his hands.
All right, yeah, give me a grapple. Which is your brawling? Sorry. Nice. Yeah, you jack the agent right out of his hand. That's your 15, right?
Hmm?
Yeah. You jack the agent right out of his hand. He goes to get it, and you jack it. He's like, God. Kind of burps a little. He's like, seriously, I got problems. What the fuck do you want, man? What is this about?
I want you to tell me all about your dealings, and I want you to tell me all about the Russians. Orlovs, to be more specific. Oh, and I'm gonna need you to do something for me here. And then he pulls that old Betsy and be like, I'm gonna need you to tell that to the camera too, by the way.
And he goes, Jesus Christ. Fuck. Turn that shit off. Turn that shit off, man. Turn it off.
And would you like some toilet paper? Or we could play that game. Or you could just, go out to the whole restaurant, shit sliding down your legs, and have that be, the faces you get brought down.
Jesus Christ, man, you're barking up the wrong fucking tree. You're gonna get both of us fucking killed. They're watching me all the fucking time. Turn off the goddamn camera.
They watching you right now?
Turn off the fucking camera.
All right, I'll turn off the... so he's gonna put the camera away, but he's gonna be recording with his audio recorder and a cyberware.
Seriously, fuck, man, give me some toilet paper. I'm not even joking, man.
All right. Take a little toilet paper. You get a little toilet paper for a little bit. You give me, okay?
He sits down, closes the door. You're outside the stall now.
All right, I hand him a little bit of toilet paper and be like, now, tell me, how long has this been going on?
Look, I can't talk right now. You have no fucking idea what's going on. He's like, there's a lot more to this story than just what that fucking Garcia video is saying. Whatever fucking rumors you've heard, it's not what you think. Seriously.
Oh, like the meetup with the Russians last night at that meetup. I don't know. That seemed pretty on the nose to me.
Look, things aren't always as they appear. Look, man, you obviously have been digging around on this fucking story. You mentioned the Orlovs. You're showing me this footage. I'm taking it that you have to do with the people that offed Garcia?
Oh, no. I have no idea about that. But I do know that he was willing to sell you down the river, so he must be in with some bad people.
Yeah, I'm sure. Obviously, he would. Look, I
don't know.
I'm wrapped up in this shit.
Yeah,
I
literally.
would suggest you don't get involved. It's seriously... it's a fucking shit show with these criminals and what they're pulling off, man. You have no fucking idea. You know, I'm forced into this shit, man. It's not me. It's Vice.
I would say the real shit show's right here, but where is their import-export office? Where are they running this shit from?
I have no fucking idea. He's like, I'm not involved in this shit, man. You have no idea what's going on. I'm trying to fucking tell you.
Obviously, your boys are. Obviously, your boys are involved.
They're not my fucking boys. Look, man. Will you fucking listen to me for a minute? Will you just listen for a minute? Let me fucking talk. I have nothing to do with this. You're gonna get us killed. He looks at his watch. In about 2 minutes, the fucking security dude out front is gonna come in here and fucking off you if he finds that you're fucking with me. He's like, this goes way deeper than you're fucking thinking, man. And you're gonna get my daughter killed too.
Wait, your security works for the Russians?
Yeah, if you would let me fucking talk, I'm trying to fucking clear. Jesus Christ, we have like 1 minute left. Fuck, man.
Right, here's some fucking toilet paper. Okay. All right. You call. All right. I'm gonna call you, okay? And we'll set up we're gonna get to the bottom of this, okay? And we can help your daughter. Hey, maybe I can help your daughter.
Don't call anybody. Jesus Christ, man. Fuck. He gets up and he kind of opens the stall. You hear the toilet flush. He walks over, starts washing his hands. He's like, look, let me finish my fucking meal. I'll go for a walk with my wife in the park. Meet me in the park in about 45 minutes when I'm done with my meal. I'll try to be able to talk a little bit then. I'll try to shake security just for a moment. Just stop fucking with me here. You're gonna get innocent people fucking killed. He washes his hand and he just tries to walk past you and then he stops. Give me my fucking agent.
Fuck it. There you go.
You can give me a human perception check if you want.
Before I hand it back to him?
Sure. You seem kind of hesitant. I'll give you a little, read on checking him out.
It's a +2 on that from my smash. So
yeah. What do you want to know as far as reading him?
Yeah. Does he seem like he's like being legit? Is he just trying, or is he just trying to? Or is he gonna have me off the moment I gets out of here?
Yeah, you can tell he's being legit. He seems legitimately scared. He's like, just give me my agent.
Yeah.
Fuck, man. Seriously.
All right, here you go. All right, I'll see you in the park in 5 minutes.
Oh, man, give me like 45. Wait till I finish my meal. 45 minutes. 45 minutes.
30.
You gotta let me. Fuck, man. And he grabs his agent and walks out the bathroom.
I'm going out back the way I came.
Yeah, give me an athletics check.
Don't fall out.
Nice. Yeah, you slide out the window, super slick like, and no one is the wiser. And yeah, Ace, Cynthia, you see Chief Repin come out of the bathroom. He looks kind of sweaty. He looks a bit distraught. Little pale in the face. Maybe it's the laxatives, maybe it's the situation. But he walks over and sits down, and then you see him kind of talking to his wife. If you want, you can give me a perception with your audio suite.
Yeah.
Both of you can, actually. Yes, and don't both of you have that?
Yes.
Yep, I have it too.
Yeah, go for it.
Yep.
This whole squad has one.
Okay.
I need to get to my
Nice.
29.
That's pretty good.
Nice.
I'm thinking that's pretty good. Yeah, Cynthia, you're having a hard time hearing over the restaurant chatter and noises and things, but Ace, a little bit closer to their table, kind of picks up on it a bit, and you can hear him telling his wife, look, we got a bit of a problem. No, just don't talk. Listen, just listen to me. Someone just confronted me in the bathroom. They know what the fuck is going on. Yes, with everything. Everything. I got to talk to him. I got to talk to him. This could fuck everything up. I don't know what to do. I'm going to talk to him when we're done eating. Just, you stay quiet. Let me do the talking. Don't be nervous. It's going to be okay. We're going to get through this. And then she looks nervous, and they kind of go back to eating. Out front, Ellie and Phoenix, you notice security doing his typical look around, kind of pokes in, looks inside the restaurant again, closes it, walks back, leans up, lights up another cigarette. And this is where we're going to end our session today.
Ooh.
All right.
Let's see what he has to say.
Naomi called
Good
that
job,
during the break.
Looper.
Yeah, good job, guys. Good idea with the laxatives, getting him while he's vulnerable in the bathroom.
Yeah, and honestly,
drop all of everything real fast if they have to.
Yeah.
yeah, no, and absolutely that bathroom tactic and using the toilet paper as leverage. I gave you a +2 in that situation, and that saved you on that lower roll, that initial thing. So, man, very clever, and it worked into your favor as far as the rolls, man. That was really cool. That was awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Naomi really called that on the on the bio break. She's like, I'm pretty sure Ripin's daughter's still alive.
Nice. Yeah, I think Ace even said that like in session 1 at one point.
Yeah.
You know, I wonder if his daughter's still alive.
It
And
was
that
never confirmed.
that's
That was always
tight.
in the back of my mind. It was never confirmed what happened to her. No one knows. Like, they just know she went missing. So
Yeah,
I just kind of, I was like, something's going on with the daughter.
Yeah, I think both of you mentioned that. A few of you did in an earlier session. Kind of thought maybe that she's still alive or is tied to something. But that's awesome. At least you were able to interrogate Chief Repin and make things happen. Get some info at least to whatever degree. He does seem kind of scared. You overheard kind of what he said to his wife. And you're supposed to meet him in the park when he's done eating in about 30 to 45 minutes. And yes, capricious nature. They pulled a laxative move to get the chief in the bathroom by himself, hoarded all the toilet paper to kind of leverage it to get even more info and conversations. I don't want to turn into a drinking game. We'll keep that sort of stuff on the Sirenscape stream. Let's not, don't pull it over here. Leave it over there. That's funny. Yeah, definitely watch the VOD. Anybody that didn't catch the whole session, watch the VOD. I would really appreciate that. Before we call it a session, let's just go around the table one last time, everybody. Remind people where they can find you online and where you would like support. Let's start it in reverse order this time. Naomi. We'll start from the top.
My name's Naomi. Oh, no, I'm not. Okay. My name's Naomi, and I go by Mad Lass McGee. I don't have any media yet, but I'm going to be working on it slowly but surely, kind of building up to it. And I play Cynthia the exec.
Oh, yeah. Tracy?
Hello, everybody. I'm Tracy, also known as Miss Magitech. And you can find me on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Miss Magitech. I'm streaming tabletop role-playing games all the time on that channel. So feel free to come hang out. And that's it for me.
Oh, yeah. Simon?
I am Simon at Wandering DM. You can find me on Thursdays and Saturdays on my channel, twitch.tv/WanderingDM. Thursday night at 8:30 p.m. and Saturday at 1 p.m. in the afternoon. We're playing Sentinels of the Multiverse on Thursday, which is a superhero MCU type of game, which is really interesting. And on Saturdays, we're playing Scion, a American Gods inspired RPG.
Nice. Awesome. Yeah, just a personal side note. Thanks, Simon, for making it today. I know you're traveling and running into issues, entering back in or crossing the border, something along those lines.
Well,
I'm glad you were able to make it
yeah.
work.
Yeah.
I'm still in the States at the moment.
Yeah, I can tell your background's different, but you made it work, and we all appreciate that because we look forward to this gameplay. And when it's monthly, it's hard when things happen. You're like, fuck, I can't make it work, and I got to wait a whole other month, which can be stressful. That's what happened last month. So thank you for making it work. I had a blast, and I'm glad you're flexible with it. Will.
Hey, I'm Will. I'm still playing Looper, and you can catch me on Twitter at Billy Huddles or on Discord on the Cyberpunk and as Rook or monthly in this game. So.
I like how you said you're still playing Looper. Like, Rob hasn't successfully killed me yet.
He's doing it to himself, though.
He is. He takes some big risks, but you know what? They've been the biggest payoffs.
Yeah.
Well, I'm talking about he's addicted to synth coke and now.
Oh, that's true.
approaching a police chief in the bathroom when he needs toilet paper. You know,
Yeah.
Living on the edge.
basic for things.
Yeah, the dice gods granted him his wishes, though. He made it work. It worked out well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Valerie.
Big Val playing Phoenix, the Fixer. You can find me at cyber_Valerie at Twitter. Ah, I told you I'll figure it out.
Nice. Awesome. Yeah, I constantly forget the URL or what it is. But yeah.
I'm on there.
Yeah, and everybody watching, make sure you look everybody up on Twitter, on all social media. You know, give us all a follow, a subscribe, a share, all that stuff. You know, all of us put out lots of content, lots of gameplay, lots of work to this, you know, like lots of energy into this because we love it. We all have a passion for gameplay and all the shit we do. But I'd be lying if I didn't say it's absolutely validated by the support of the community. When you share, you like, you subscribe, you donate, you get involved, it means the world to us, you know? So keep doing that, keep showing all of us love, and we'll keep kicking out content. That being said, I'm the founder of Cyberpunk Uncensored. Please check me out on Twitch, on YouTube, support my other GMs, all the series we do. And yeah, tomorrow I'm on the Sirenscape channel on Twitch running that Cyberpunk RED, and then Friday I'm running Fallout 2D20 on the Mad Queen YouTube channel, so tune into all of that, and then check out Capricious Nature Saturday at his new time, 4 p.m. Pacific Standard, right here doing his Nomad theme campaign. So all right, awesome. I'm gonna rock out the outro video, and we'll see everybody next time.
Bye.
Cyberpunk Uncensored.